Okay, I believe I am good. I'm on stage. Well, all right. I am here on my channel, um, wanting to talk about the topic of simping, or if somebody is a gentleman or not. I would like to really understand the the definition behind it, because in the line between what is a simp and what is somebody who is just being a gentleman and doing the right thing. I think the lines are kind of getting blurred, and it's giving people excuses to just be jerks. Um, I do have a guest here. It is my best friend. One second here. Hello.
Hi,
You look beautiful.
so do you. Thank you.
I do appreciate you coming on and being with here with me tonight. This is gonna be fun because we're both silly anyways as it is. So it's gonna be a fun plus um, a great topic in my opinion. Um,
Great.
what are your thoughts on men with this term, and what is your definition? When you hear the term simping, what is something you think of?
Week.
Mhm.
When I think of the term simp, I think of a man that is not masculine, does not have a backbone, and doesn't speak up for himself, and he's not leading like a man should.
Mhm.
Um, it's to me, it just feels like weakness. That's what it ultimately is weakness. But I think that there's a caveat to that. Because if someone truly is in love with someone and they are head over heels for this person, it will make you be different than you normally would when it comes to them, that person. It's going to make you be maybe more giving, more available, more vulnerable. So many things that you probably wouldn't be with other people. So I don't
Mhm.
know. At the same time, it just depends on the situation, because I think that if someone's doing it truly out of love and it's only with that person that they're that way, I don't think it's a negative, and I don't think it's weakness at that point. I think that it's truly just kindness and love and passion and giving their all to that person, and I don't think of it that way. But if it is like a desperation and like a, I don't know, like they're chasing after someone and the person is not like even into them, but they're like constantly doing and giving everything and not having any sort of self confidence or self value or self worth for themselves, and letting themselves get run over, and they're chasing after someone that's just not appreciating it, then in my mind, that is weakness. But it's also a little bit sad, but it's ultimately weakness.
I actually agree with that. With what you just said. To me, that's what I would imagine a simp would be somebody who they're into the female more than the females into them, and they're just doing they're the errand boy. They're doing whatever, and they're not getting the same in return in that sense. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to figure out why this term is being thrown around so loosely, because when you do have situations where men are just being gentlemen, and they were raised correctly. They were raised to protect women, and it just kind of makes me question why did it get so why did the lines get so blurred as far as what's what.
Yeah.
I do have some people in chat. I just wanted to give a shout out. Let me see if this is figured out here. I got first of all, hi, thank you, Ray, guys, for commenting. I did see you earlier. Appreciate the love. EAE, thank you. If you're still here, can you share the link on Discord? I forgot to do that before I went live, and I don't know how to stop this and do that. So if you can share the link on Discord, I really appreciate it if you're still here. Let's see here. She want to stream. Okay. EAE. Hey, Napstar, thank you for coming. Hey, CIP, it's good to see you here. I haven't seen you in a while. So again, the main reason I bring this up is because, I'm in my situation. I was on a live stream, and there's this man on there that a lot of people, there was layers upon layers upon layers of to why this was such a wrong thing for this person to do to me at this moment. But first, let's just set like the stage. I'm on a live stream, and the person I'm kind of debating, or a conversation. I wouldn't say debate, just kind of having a conversation. This person is uh, he is a self-admitted racist. He admits to being a racist. So when he wasn't, particularly getting what he wanted from the conversation, he called me the B word.
Which is
And yeah, that's weak. That's weak too. Absolutely, absolutely, it's weak.
weakness.
Hmm. And there was also another man that was on panel who came to my defense and pretty much said, "Hey, that's wrong. You shouldn't." There was no need. And believe me, there has been times where I have been deserved to call it on panel. So that I would, if it would have been deserved, it would have been deserved.
Really?
But this particular time,
We've had our gangster moments throughout the last 20 plus years.
20 something, yes. Oh my, it's like maybe 30 something years at this point.
Yeah, if I could do math, I could actually.
Yeah.
Somewhere around here.
So, yes, there has been times I have deserved it, I must say, but in that particular time I didn't. And so when somebody who joined the panel, when I first saw them join, I'm like, oh, that's my friend. I know this person. Like I've been on their streams. They've been kind to me, and I'm thinking it's going to be a great time. They're going to also come and defend me, and or not even defend me, or just come and join. And it's going to be a fun time, even if they don't talk about that, or if the conversation switches. And so when this person got up there and got on the person who stood up for me, I was dumbfounded. And he called him a simp. He said, what are we doing here over here? Sticking up for people. To me, so it grinded my gears on levels because first of all, it's not like this person was a good person. They're up here admitted racist. Second of all, I thought you were cool, and and third of all, if you don't want to defend me, that's fine. But why would you shame somebody else for defending me? I just thought the whole thing was strange.
He's a coward, and he wanted to be able to pick on a woman without anyone else saying anything about it. And so as soon as someone else came into the picture, then suddenly he was like, oh, so who do you think you are? Like, he's a coward. That's ultimately what it comes down to. And it shows weakness, the fact that he would stoop to that level to speak to you that way. Because when people lash out in that way, it's because first of all, they're so dumb and they are lacking intelligence that is what they have to resort to, because they have no other words that they're able to speak to you other than cursing. So it shows his level of intelligence, for one. And for two, it shows his level of weakness and his lack of ethics and morals to be able to a woman that way on a live stream. Like, bye. Like, you're not even worth my time.
No, agreed. What's funny too, not just that, I've seen a lot of, and it's our generation. So another reason why I feel like this should be talked about is because these are the same type of men that will whine about women not being submissive, or women, wanting to be independent, and I don't need no man to take care of me, kind of thing. Where it's like, well, you won't even stick up for somebody. You'll call somebody a simp for standing up for a woman, but you want to cry feminism. We have to defend ourselves. We have to protect ourselves a lot of these times. So you can't have both. You can't have it both ways. In my opinion, and I have seen recently with this sector I've been in, is there have been a lot of men that are just ridiculously picking on women, and to me it is very weak.
I think that there's a lack of respect because of what our entire society has created. Like, everything is very degrading towards women in a lot of ways. And I think that is what adds to why men treat women the way that they do, or talk to them the way that they do. Like, think about the entertainment industry. Just music and videos and music videos and everything. It's like women are disposable. They are sex objects. They are whatever, they're usable, and then women fall right into it, and they follow along and talk trashy and throw themselves out there as if that is what they are. Like, it just, people lose respect. And then even when you think about porn, like, you know what I mean, like, that's all of that stuff. It's all messing with people's heads, and it's all programming them, and it's changing people's views and minds from what it should be to what the outside forces are wanting to program into our minds. It just changes the dynamic of how people view each other, how they treat each other, how they interact, and it's all part of the plan.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You say that. I agree because the culture as far as like music goes. I don't know if you heard about Crazy Bone did a couple interviews. Well, he has a podcast too, and he was discussing, as far as what rap music did behind the scenes that people didn't realize, and that they actually used um, they used rap music to get to help the pro the profit prison for profit prison, and it works. It absolutely works. So another thing that he said was that all of a sudden now you're hearing these bees and hoes and rap music, and you're seeing a bunch of hot naked women in these rap videos.
Women are calling themselves bees and hoes,
Mm-hmm.
all of those things. So why would
Mm-hmm.
they expect someone else to call them something different? Like, if you that's something, and you know this because we've been friends for so long, we've never once said those types of words to each other. We've
Mm-hmm.
never introduced someone else to someone else saying, this is my bee. We just don't do that because that's not how we look at each other. We respect each other. And when in my mind, I set the standard for whoever is around me. Any man that enters my world, whoever people, I don't associate or put myself in circles where people talk to each other like that. Because in my mind, it's degrading, it's demeaning, and like, we are above that. I don't allow it. And if there is someone that comes into my space and they talk like that, they either adjust or they exit. That's it. Because I think that it's degrading, and I don't want to put myself in the same circle of everyone else, that the sheep of the world that are doing that. Like, to me, I think that it lowers your standards for yourself. It lowers your value, your worth when you talk to each other that way. And people say it's endearing, it's a friendship thing, and then blah 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 blah. No, it's not. Like, you might think that, but ultimately, subconsciously, it's not. It's stating that it is okay to talk to someone in that way and use those same words that people use when they are putting people down. So like, okay, in this moment, like, it's not, in my mind, it's not. And women just fall in line with it, and they say, I'm this or I'm that, or this is my girl. Like, no, like, stop. Realize your value, your worth, and don't refer to yourself that way. Don't look at yourself that way. Don't refer to your friends that way. Don't, like, just elevate yourself.
It's funny you say that because it is almost like it is a subconscious thing where it kind of, and I am guilty of using the N word as far, with the A, not the ER, so I am guilty of that myself. And it does kind of make me think because the thing is, we kind of took it back or like gave our own life into it or whatever to, as a term of endearment. Um, and it just hit me like a lot. I think the same thing with the B word. It's like women are trying to, make it an excuse for it and kind of own it back and take back for it.
Would you, so along those same lines of thought, like, would someone allow something horrible to happen to them because they're taking that power back? Like, it doesn't make sense when you put it in like other context. You know firsthand, because of the conversations you and I have had over the last 30 years, like, firsthand, I was right there with you saying all these things. But once I started reading books and educating myself on our history, I stopped saying those words. I stopped even joking, even with my close friends, I stopped because there's so much pain associated with it. There is so much deep-rooted hatred and negativity that is associated with it. There is no turning it into a positive in my mind. Like it's just not. It's keeping us in a place that we don't need to be in, and it's keeping us in the same spot when we are moving forward.
1 second here. Righteous Muffin, it's not about you. I'm talking about the person that came up after you, as far as what.
Play the clip, Lauren.
You said what? Well, first of all, I'm still getting my YouTube StreamYard act together. I'm not very good with showing clips at this time, right? I have to put some money into that. So if you want to donate to my Cash App so I can actually upgrade my system, I really appreciate it. Muffin, my Cash App's on the screen. Why don't you send me something so I can get better at showing clips while I'm streaming? It's on the screen there for you, first of all. And I'm actually not talking about you. I mean, yeah, we're talking about you, but I'm not talking about you. It's actually, I'm talking about the person that came on to call the person a simp who stood up for me. So you're more than welcome to be in the chat. Keep it respectful, though.
What is the clip that he's referring to?
He's one, and plus I don't feel like I look pretty in that clip. Like, you know, we're very, you and me, we're the same way. We're very kind of a vain at the same time. I did not feel like I looked my best on that day. But he's talking about on CTs, where he wants me to play that where we had a back and forth, and he called me that, and then somebody else, you know, he wants me to play the clip, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not very good at that at this point because I'm on my phone, and I have to actually do a whole lot of extra things. Righteous Muffin, it's not as easy as if I would have had a laptop. So that's my Cash App again. Let's see the other comments here. Variant, I appreciate you pulling up. Let me see. Cooking with Sophia.
That's me.
That's you. I was like, wait a minute.
I didn't know it said Cooking with Sophia. That was an old YouTube channel that I used to have. And I thought I started cooking because I started cooking from scratch. You know this. And
I remember when you started doing that.
Yeah, so I started making everything from scratch. Bread, pasta, pizza, everything was from scratch. I created my cake business doing that. And so I was going to start creating YouTube videos, and I made one video and I realized how long it took, and I was like, and I'm done.
Yeah, it does take a lot of effort. I didn't realize how hard, even like I said, showing a good clip. You have to put money into doing these kind of things. And I wasn't gonna. I don't. You know, I'm tired of waiting around. I kind of want to get this. You know, my channel started here without that. But yes, a lot more goes into it than you think when you're just, you know, see somebody put up things in a video or a stream. You don't realize how much goes into it until you actually start doing it.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah. It does. A lot goes into a lot of time.
1 second, let me get these right here. So let me read some of these comments.
Lauren, how do we share this link? How do we share this link?
Oh, that's right. Thanks for reminding me of that.
Oh, I see it. Share your referral link.
Now that I can definitely do. If you do want to come up, it is open panel. Why is it not coming up?
Righteous Muffin is really easy to talk crap in a chat privately without even your picture showing. So you're not worth her words, honestly.
Okay, Righteous, listen, this isn't that channel. Hold on, let me go back here. Like I said, this really actually is not about that situation. It's actually about the person the other person. So if you're going to be here, you need to chill, or you're going to have to get out. It's the warning. Chill out. You don't mess with my people, my friends. These are actually my friends. Like, Barry is a friend of mine, so chill out.
Yeah, and we don't have to address him, Lauren, at all because he's not worth our energy. Like we're above that. So, um, anyway,
EAE.
what I would say is back to what we were speaking about. It just goes back to people's morals and their ethics, and their character. Ultimately, at the end of the day, they're showing who they are. So, um, when people treat people however they treat them, that shows their character. And
Give me one second. I'm trying to figure out how. I'll keep talking. I'm trying to figure out how I can share this link because it's not letting me paste it. All right, I think I got to get it. Go ahead. Sorry. Is that my phone? What is that?
you know what's so crazy? My Michael just text also. How do we both have Michaels?
Um, yours sounds better than mine. my ex Michael. Your new Michael sounds better than my ex Michael.
My Michael has changed my life. Like I've never met a man that is this loyal. That it like this whole setup that I have is because of him. Like when I met him, I was at one of the lowest points in my life. I did not even want to live. Like I was done. I was so tapped out from the world. And we had one conversation. It was like 10 hours long. We talked about life, God, everything, deep things, the Bible. Like we went into deep detail about things. And he spoke so much life to me in that one conversation. I started 2 businesses. I have done like a complete 180. He has brought me up on so many levels and shown me like what true love actually is and what goodness is, that I can't even put words to it. Like I've never experienced anything like this in my life. Like never.
I can tell I can tell because I mean you've literally been like look at your website, which we got a link in the chat. Sophia, I told you I was going to end up doing that by accident. She
Okay.
actually wait, no, you already have it in the chat. That's right. You said she has started a business, and she is very, very talented with making merch. She is great at it. We definitely got to get the link.
Product. Yeah.
She made that. Yes, she made that.
Yeah, I have.
Definitely.
So I have I ride motorcycles. So I have multiple motorcycles, and I create custom clothes as well. So I have like a motorcycle apparel company that's called Throttle Babes. It's www.throttlebabes.com. And then I also own a company that creates custom merch for bands, businesses, or individuals that are just wanting custom stuff. I do the graphic design and do the pressing and the printing of the tees or the clothes. Yeah, that's Iron and Ink Custom Apparel. So, but I was not doing those things. I have so many ideas. Like I come up with business ideas nonstop. And he was like, do it. Like, let's do it. What do you need? I will invest in you. Like, I believe in you. I can see your passion. I can see your potential. I believe in you. You can do it. And it made me believe in myself. And it's from May until now. Like I've taught myself graphic design, website design, all of the business side of things. Like I have I work like 18 plus hour days every single day, like no days off. And it's amazing actually. But I wasn't doing any of these things before him. And like he's brought but that's what the right people do. And it's not even like he's hard on me. He's far from a simp, like how you were talking about how we were starting the conversation with that. He's literally he's hard on me. He pushes me. And sometimes it pushes my buttons and I'm like, shut up. Like stop. But it's always the right thing and it's always for the right reason. It's just sometimes you don't want to hear what people say, but at the end of the day, like you're like, yeah, you're actually right. And it's amazing to meet someone like that. It's amazing to meet someone like that, especially someone that is strong and confident in themselves. And they don't really care what other people say or whatever. They stick to their values and their morals, and they do what they believe is right, and they inspire the people around them to do that too. So it's amazing. It's amazing to have someone like that in your world.
Yeah, like I said, I definitely do. I see you. I think too it helps when you're just seeing how you've grown and how you've done your businesses and what it's kind of the right person can make or break you in a lot of situations. Like, I mean, we're in our 40s now. We've both been in situations that we've got with, in the wrong relationship. And I mean, yeah, and I take responsibility. I'm not blaming, people for my own actions because I chose that as well. But that can really also do the opposite, to where you don't even want to get out of bed. Like, you're not doing your best. You're not your best. So shout out to, finding to Michael. Just look at your background. He did your whole setup. It was great. But can I get
I
him over here to help me with mine?
on studio. Like he has his own businesses too. Like he's toured the world with bands. Like he's worked for Disney. Like he does big things. He's not from here. But if you saw this setup, like it's insane. But there's something someone said that I want to address, because someone said nice men are often ignored. Men say that all the time. All the time. Nice men are often ignored. I do not ignore nice men. I don't. I value kindness. But I think the reason that happens is because sometimes men are so, I don't know. I don't even know what the word would be, but they ultimately, what it comes down to is it comes across as not being a leader. And women want a leader when it comes to a man. Women, it's like deep within us to want someone that is going to take the lead, not someone that is going to fall back and just follow along. And I think that is probably why that whole thing with nice guys finish last comes up, because a lot of times these guys, while they are nice, they are also not standing up for themselves when they should. And they are not speaking their mind. They're just going with the flow. They're not contributing when it comes to, I mean, that has been the marriage that I was just in. Like he had no input. Everything was my idea. Everything was my suggestion. This is what we're going to do. This is what we should do. What do you think about this? Oh, I don't know. Whatever you want to do. It's not about nice guys finish last. Nice guys can finish first, but they can't be so nice that they lose themselves. Because if you don't even care about yourself, if you have no sense of self to the point where you can't have a say in the conversation, that is what women lose interest in. That's ultimately it. It's not about nice guys finishing last. It is about the fact that most of the time they are nice to the point that they lose who they are, their strength, their voice, because they're just following along. And women don't want a follower, women want a leader. I think that's what the core of the issue is. Nice guy is
Yeah.
amazing. I hate mean people.
I think too. It does have. I feel like there is also being a shift because, I mean, let's admit, 20 years ago, when we had growing up and the kind of music we had, the influence we had, where when we were disrespecting ourselves as women, we're disrespecting our own selves, and then two, you were supposed to idolize the gangsters and the men that were getting money, and the thug is what appealed to a lot of people. I think that I'm seeing a lot of a shift in that. I don't know if it's because culturally people are starting to wake up, or if we're just getting older. I don't know if it's still the same with the young and the young, but I do feel like there was a time where I can say that a lot. I mean, I'm not all women, but a lot of people did say that, and the horrible mistakes are they usually realize how bad they screwed up later on in life, because what you do want a nice man. What's that one song we used to listen to as kids? Shy Guy.
I don't know.
Shy
But
Guy.
Lauren, you know firsthand. I'm all about nice guys. Like, if you were to see the people that I've dated and been with, people are constantly asking me, like, what in the world were you doing with that person? Like, I see people's hearts. I don't even care. To me, what makes someone attractive is their heart. Like, who are they as a person? That makes them hot to me. They could be probably the ugliest person physically, to the world, but if they are a good, kind person, I was like, I'm here for it. But at the same time, what I learned is that I don't know. I don't know what it is. Someone said, "Was he afraid of losing you?" And that's why. Was he really laid back, or did whatever you said because he was afraid of losing you? I don't think he was afraid of losing me because I don't think he cared about me to begin with. Quite honestly, like I don't think that I mattered to him at all. I just think that he was not invested, and that he did not care. I don't. At the end of the day, I don't think he cared. I don't think that he wanted to be alone. I think he wanted a family, but I don't think that he wanted to be with me. He just didn't want to be without me. And it wasn't because it was me personally. It was because I was a person and I was someone that was there. But we had zero marriage. Like we had zero anything. I slept alone for 6 years. In fact, when I finally decided to leave, I didn't even know how to like kiss anymore because it had been like 6 years since I had really even kissed anyone. Like I didn't even know what I was doing when I went back out into the world, but it is what it is. Now I am more so focused on not just like, because I used to always just try to see the good in people. I'm like, oh, he's a kind person. He's a good person. He has a good heart. He treats people nice. He's loving and kind and gentle. But there's so much more that has to be there. Like you can't just go off of those things. There's so much more that has to be there. And now because I've been with so many guys that are not leaders, that are not taking charge, and I've had to be the leader in everything. I'm tired of that. Like I'm good. I'm tired. Now don't get it wrong. Like we're in my house right now. Like this is my house. I've got 2 motorcycles right in front of me that are in my name. Mine. I have a full gym next to me that's Rogue that I bought. It's mine. I did get 0 child support. I pay for everything. Like I have 2 businesses and lead 3 teams at a Fortune 100 company. Like I don't need all of those. I don't need someone to lead me. I can lead myself and others. But if a man is in my life, I want him to be a leader. I want him to be a leader.
That is the thing. I wish that. I mean, I can't say I understand men and their way of thinking. That is one thing I wish that men understood about women is that you can have the hardest exterior. You can be a go-getter. You could be a businesswoman. You can be a hustler doing all these things. And on the outside, it can make it look like you're independent, and you are independent who doesn't need a man. But the majority actually do want that. Like you still want a man to lead. You're wanting that. Because I do believe that is a natural order of things if you're respectful. It is choosing the right person to lead you. But for the majority, we actually do want a man to lead.
I mean, that's their God-given responsibility.
EAE.
Floyd Mayweather.
Hmm.
Neither. I wouldn't want either one of them. I'd rather be single. I think first of all, I can't say that because I don't know who he is as a person. But in my mind, like publicly, what I have seen in my eyes, he is a follow behind the scenes. In my eyes, he looks weak. It does to me. He's not I don't look at him and think, oh, that's a man. In my mind, I feel like he's just following behind her. And Floyd, other player, cheater, probably abuser, probably. I'm not interested in that either.
I know. With the other one, Mike Tyson, I think he was with Robin Givens. Like he was rumored to be very abusive. I don't know if they're steroids. And I'm not saying he did, but I know a lot of times in those things, people do take that, and I heard it as making more aggressive. So, but yeah,
it's not dangerous. It might be a blanket statement, but I wouldn't say it's dangerous. However, the majority of women do want a leader. The majority of women do want a leader. There are going to be the select women that are like, no, I will lead myself and you. And ultimately, you know what? At the end of the day, I say I want a leader, but you can ask my boyfriend all day long, and he tells me all the time, like, you say you want that, and you don't listen to a word that I say. Like, it's literally.
Did I share the link? I don't see it. I couldn't see where I shared it. Because I want CIP. Come up, guys, if you have an alternate opinion on that. I want to hear it. Did I? Is it in the chat?
Leaders, I can guarantee you, no woman wants a weak man. I promise you that. I promise you that. If I am not going to learn from you, if I don't respect, that's ultimately what it comes down to, is respect. Because if you cannot take the lead, take charge, be confident, be a man, all of those things, if you can't lead me, if I can't grow because of you, if you are not inspiring me, if I'm not learning from you and I feel like I'm smarter than you, I feel like I'm making more money than you, actually, you know what, take money out of it. I don't even care. Take money out of it. If I am not learning from you, if I am not growing from you, if you do not inspire me, if I feel like I'm the one pouring more into you than you're pouring into me, why would I be in that? What am I here for? What am I interested in? Like, that's, to me, I have no respect for that. Like, I'm like, what? Why are you here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe me. I do. I get what people say as far as generalizing, because it's also the same way around. Like, I feel like a lot of men generalize and say that every woman, every independent woman has these thoughts, but you're listening to people who have the opposite opinion. They're basically showing you. I mean, Sophia is dating. She has her own business. She works and has two businesses, and she's saying that she actually does want a man to lead.
No, so, but that is defined as a weak man, a man who isn't established. Let me tell you something. I have made double, sometimes triple the income of my ex. I have 2 ex-husbands. I have surpassed them in income both times, easy. I went from a stay-at-home mom to 3 times their salary as soon as I attempted. Because I work my butt off and I'm competitive and I go for things. I've never cared about money. I'm someone that my family was homeless at one point. Like, we were legit homeless at one point. We've been from homeless to my dad owning a $1 million company, back to
I work
homeless.
for them.
Yeah, we did. We both worked there. Back to homeless. I have been with men that had no jobs, and I have been engaged to an NFL player. Like, money means nothing to me. It is character, and it is what you put into my world. What do you inspire me to be? That's it. Like, what do you make me a better person? Do you make me want to do more things with my life and make me see things in a more positive light? And, like, just what do you contribute in that way? I really don't care about money, because honestly, being someone who has lost everything, money comes and goes. Like, at the end, money comes and goes. You could literally lose everything tomorrow. I've seen people, even at my company, that have been there for 20 years thinking that they were going to retire from that place. They have job cuts. That person loses their job. They have nothing. Like, that money means nothing. Things come and go. Like, who you are as a person, how you treat people, what you do for people, that's what matters. And to me, like, someone's heart is what matters. To me, love is the most important thing to me. Like, are you a loving person? Are you a kind person? Are you patient? Do you have a good heart? Can you make me laugh? Like, those are the things that matter to me. Like, that's, to me, at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. Like, if we're homeless together on the street, as long as we're laughing together and having fun,
Me laugh. Yeah.
I will be happy with you. Like, I don't care. I don't care about those things. What I care about is your heart. Like, who are you? Who are you as a person? And what do you bring into my world beyond material things? Like, what do you make me feel? That's it. What do you make me feel? It's not capping. If you were to look at my
EAE. Who hurt you, EAE?
Yeah. It's not capping. You
Sorry
can
to hurt you.
you can look at my track record, and it speaks for itself. It'll show you that I am blind to a lot of things. I go for heart.
Mhm. Yeah, well, in my experience, kind of seeing someone like my mother, who was divorced 3 times. I mean, and she always had a very successful man. My father was successful. My stepfather was successful, and seeing how unhappy she was because of things that she had to put up with. Um, going overseas all the time to Italy, going overseas on vacation, always doing something somewhere, but the, on the back end having to have the things that she dealt with. To me, that did make me not so prone to looking at a partner for money, because I see on the, it could not, money is not going to bring you happiness. And I did see that with her, so I agree too. That's not my first um, thing to look for or go after. I do want to. You do, first of all. Yes, if you're funny, you can even be ugly. If you're funny,
You're
that's the
making
way
me,
to my heart.
I've dated people. I shouldn't say this out loud. I've dated people that were missing a front tooth. Like they made me laugh though, and they were the best, kind, gentlest, nice person. And I'm just like, oh man, please just don't smile in front of these people. But it was fine. Like, it was fine. It was fine. I actually it was. I don't care. I don't care about those things. All that stuff is superficial to me. But all that stuff is superficial to me. But
Hmm.
I will say it's better to find someone that you're also attracted to, because you know what? I
Hmm.
learned, like with my last marriages, when you go for heart alone, when that person pisses you off, suddenly you're like, you know what, your heart's not so good and you're ugly on top of it. Like what
Hmm. Oh, now let you be ugly. Let me have liked you for your personality, and then and you're ugly. Oh, I'm going. Oh, it's the breakup's going to be ugly.
become a bad person in your mind. Like once they become a bad person in your mind, suddenly you're like, oh, I have
Hmm.
a good heart, and that's why you're hot to me. But now suddenly I'm seeing
Hmm.
who you truly are, and it is none of those things.
Hmm.
Yes, variant. That is accurate. That is correct, and that is how God intended things to be in the first place. That is it. Men are supposed to be manly. They are supposed to take the lead. They are the head of the household. And women are supposed to be submissive. They are supposed to be the complement. They are supposed to be the
Hmm.
one that helps support their husband. And that doesn't mean that they are weak. It doesn't mean they don't have a voice. It means that they are respected, but it means that they are respectful at the same time. And
Yeah.
reason that we have all of these mixed up gender roles is because that is all part of the agenda, because that is the one that is leading this world is trying to mix everything up, switch everything up, mess up the family dynamic. That is why divorce rates are so high. That is why families are breaking down. That is why people don't even know what gender they are. There's so many
Hmm.
things that are happening, and it all comes down ultimately to the fact that this is the world we live in. Is pre-programmed, it is manipulated, and it's all from an outside force that is trying to switch things up, take us further and further away from what we were created to be. And we were created to be so much more than that. We were made in God's image. We should respect
Hmm.
ourselves. God is walking around, the angels are flying around disrespecting each other. Like, no, they're above that. They're higher than that. And we were made in their image. We should be higher than that. But we are programmed by the elites of this world who are ultimately being led by higher forces to make us what they want us to be. And it's the sheep that are just following along and doing all of it, and acting and reacting in that way. And it's just a big circle of everyone mixing everything up and everything's falling apart.
I agree. So Sophia, this is Vanta. This is a friend of mine too. He
Hello,
agreed to
hello.
behave. How are you doing, Vanta? What's your opinion on this?
I'm doing good, LG. I'm doing good. How you doing? How's your friend doing? Hello to the sister right there.
Hello, Vance. I love your accent.
Yes, I'm from London, my dear. I'm from London.
Very nice. Would you like?
But I'm originally Somalian, so.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So Vanessa, me and Sophia, we used to go around when we were kids. Well, like 20 years ago, we would go around acting like we had British accents. We would go to like out, and Alex had British accent.
I hate your British accent, LG. God damn it. She's like, hello,
Really?
hello. Crumpets, tea.
Would you like a saute, mate? Wait, that's
Oh my God.
My love, there.
What do you ladies know about do you know about anything about British, the movies, TV, music? Do you engage in British media?
You know what? I recently got into British hip
The
hop.
Wales.
Like this is sort of fire.
Oh
This is
no.
fire.
Oh no. Stay away from British hip hop, please. Stay away.
No, it
Run.
was sort of fire. It was sort
Oh
of
my God. You know, mate.
That's the
Oh.
strangest thing. I can't think of a hood person. Can you imagine a hood person with a British accent? That to me is hilarious.
I think British rap is like parody of American hip hop. I think it's like a cartoon show. Trust me, LG, in the UK, these guys who are saying, "Oh, I'm from the hood, fam." Blah, 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 blah. Bro, they get good money. They come from good families. They're comfortable. They never suffered. They never suffered. Acting like they're from goddamn Compton and Marcy projects from New York.
With their mom. With their mom.
Yeah. Shut your mouth. Your mom, bro. Hush your tongue, fam. I'm like, relax, bro. You're living with your mother and father with a goddamn inheritance behind them. Stop it. But yeah, salute. By the way, my dear, LG, your friend's name, if I may. What's her name again?
yeah.
This is my best friend for 31 years. 30.
And her name.
Almost 31 years.
Her name.
Sophia.
Her name. Sophia.
Sophia, yes.
Okay. Oh, I got cousins who are called Sophia too. Great name.
Oh,
Great
good.
name.
Nice.
Yeah. Lovely. I wish I could tell you my name, but it'll have to be private because these ops, as you call it, in these.
Oh,
I'm starting to wonder. I'm like, should I have kept my name private? You know what? I don't care.
Nah, no, you're comfortable.
Don't let my professionalism fool you. Like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just don't overshare too much on YouTube. Like, don't say what you do at work and your position and all that.
yeah.
Sophia, should we tell them about the time that we had a guy in the corner with
Is that the time you're talking about? Yeah. We've been some gangsters in these streets together.
Oh, gang. Never mind. I was gonna say some wild shit. You know what? Never mind. Carry on, ladies. Carry on.
But it was warranted. It was
definitely more. He deserved that, yeah.
Story. We can tell the story. It's fine. We were at a club. This is like 20 years ago. We were at a club, and this girl that I was friends with is staying at my apartment. She was there with us, but she left earlier than us with another guy, and they went back to my apartment. And when Lauren and I got there, all these guys were on top of her. She jumps up and starts running, like crying as if she was being attacked. And like,
oh shit!
We thought she was being assaulted. We literally thought she was being assaulted. No, it was that one guy. It was one guy that was on top of her. The other guy. We thought she was being assaulted by this man. I mean, she was being assaulted by this man. Like he was trying to take over her.
Right.
And we walked in at the right time. He messed with the wrong one. Let's just say that. He found out. We got that man in a corner crying, and then my dad came, punched him in the face. Like it was the whole thing. Like
Jesus.
we took it down as a family. I can't even say what we did because I'm not trying to get in trouble, and we
did a lot. We did a lot.
I'm a new person. But at that point in my time in my life, I was John Gotti. That's what I was, and I'm pretty.
So when people say I'm feisty, believe me, yes, I can be feisty. So not just in the chat.
Listen, LG, you're my fellow light skin. I people think light skins are soft. The most diabolical people I know are light skinned people.
You have to show them.
Trying to be cute and soft. You're a diabolical woman.
I wanted to do MMA my whole life.
Fellow light skin. But anyways,
I wanted to do MMA
20 years ago. That was 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
the
20
situation.
years ago.
20 years. Oh, God damn it! My thing died. Son of a. Shit. Wait.
I grew up fighting. Like literally, I grew up in such extreme abuse that I had to fight. Lauren, you saw me have to eat my dad with a freaking rawhide bone. You saw that. Like I grew up having to fight to protect my mom, to protect myself all the time. Like that was my whole life, 18 years of life. So, and people just don't realize that I control my temper. I control it because I don't want to be that person. So but don't test it.
Don't start nothing, won't be one is what I say. I'm not gonna ever start nothing, but I will finish it.
Apologies. I think I dropped halfway in my God. One thing I hear about using this goddamn headphones, like halfway through you're talking and it's like battery dead. Yeah. I'm sorry. Carry on.
I didn't even hear anything.
Yeah, carry on. I think go. So what's the topic? Because I came up, I read simping. Who is simping, LG?
Oh, okay. So, and I don't know if Righteous Muffin's going to come back again. Righteous Muffin isn't about you. Yes, the situation is because of that situation. It's not about you, Righteous Muffin, because he was upset with me in the chat earlier. But so I was on CT's panel a few days ago, and me and Muffin were going at it. He called me the B word, and a male on the panel had taken up for me. Vance, there's definitely been times where I have deserved to be called that, and I own it. But that's what I'm saying. I'll own that. But in this particular time, it wasn't warranted. So when he said it, the guy was like, "Wait, why would you even say that?" And he was kind of taking up for me. I'm gonna say who it was. Vance, I guess who came. So when you see a person come up and with none of these panels, if I were to tell you that Art came up, how would you think he would be there to go? Who's messing with LG? What do you think that would be his response? Hey, CT.
So you said if Art came up defending you, is that the angle? Okay. So and like, is that considered him being a simp? Is that the
Well, that's my question. So my thought would be he was
okay. Yeah. I ask you again because I'm trying to focus. Tell me. Almost.
Well,
what's the situation? You mentioned Muffin, panel, and they're being aggressive towards you, right?
Yeah, so I would think that if somebody comes on panel who I had considered my friend, I'm thinking, they're there to take up from me. But no, that was not what happened. He was there to shame the man that took up for me, and so that really made me. What is simping? Is simping you? It's simping. So in my point of view, a simp is someone who lets a woman run over him. You're not getting the same in return. They're taking from you. You're just giving to them. That's what a simp is. But when is a simp?
My view of a simp is a man who sacrifices his dignity for a woman. Like there's nothing wrong, protecting women, being her champion.
Yeah.
Like if he's truly committed to that woman, like wife or long-term girlfriend, yeah, a man should defend his woman, protect, provide. But if you're losing your dignity, your goddamn manhood for a woman, especially a woman that you're not even long-term relationship
What if your friend though? What if it's your friend? Like not somebody that you're with, but like you consider that person a friend.
It kind of comes down to how
I'm sorry to say, go ahead.
Your life. Like if you are that way in every area of your life, to me that's weakness. But if you truly are head over heels for someone and you believe in them and you love them and you are humbling yourself because you are so enamored with this person, I don't know if I would call them a simp or if I would call them just like head over heels in love. It comes down to like what you said, like your dignity. Like what do you draw the line? Do you still have self-respect? Do you still value yourself, or do you just and
correct me if I'm wrong, LG and Sophia, like even women don't like a man to be a doormat. It's kind of repulsive in your eyes. It's like just being like a carpet for you. no backbone, no nothing. Just constantly degrading himself. Yeah, I'll do anything for you. I'll protect you. Blah blah. But you can see desperation. You can smell it. It's like, where's your manhood? Where is your manhood, sir? That's the point of a simp, LG. That's the point.
Mhm.
And men and women both can detect who's a simp. We can both check it. That guy is a simp
Mhm.
because he has no
I
backbone.
agree.
He has no self dignity.
I agree, and that's why I was confused because I don't think that it's confusing for me for somebody who I thought was my friend to see somebody who was sticking up for me in a situation to call that person a simp just because they stood up for me.
You thought
Yeah,
Righteous was your friend?
no, Art.
Oh.
I can't speak on art because me and him, we
Well,
don't see eye to
it's funny. I just remember you don't just remember that you don't like him.
yeah, we don't see eye to eye. So yeah. I can't speak on that man. So yeah, I'll be fair. But yeah, LG overall, I'm hearing ding dings.
Ladies,
LG overall.
ladies.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's Imperious. Hi, Imperious.
I'm so sorry. It's my messaging on my laptop.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm trying to send the link to this live stream to my boyfriend because he wants to see it.
Boyfriend, get her off the street. Boyfriend, get her out of here.
Imperious, relax,
Get
relax,
outta here.
relax. LG, you have the right to ban Imperious.
But I
Relax.
keep sending him the wrong link. I keep sending him the wrong link. So he's like, you literally did not send me the link.
And send it to your boyfriend if he wants to come on. Then come on. Then come on and speak up. Yeah.
He is one of the strongest men I have. He is not a simp in any way, shape, or form. In fact, like he sets me straight non-stop.
Right.
Message.
Non-stop.
She said message.
Actually, to the point
Did you know that the guy EAE in chat punches his girlfriend to keep her in line?
Imperious, relax. God damn it, Imperious.
Oh,
We're trying to have a civilized conversation. God damn it. Why do you have to always be on 10?
Behave, Imperious.
God. I'm sorry, Sophia. This is my Caucasian friend called Imperious. He's a mad
Who's
Catholic.
Does anybody know Matt?
Psychopath.
Ladies, I have a question for you. Okay, so who's up here? It's LG and who else? Who's up here? Who's the other lady?
That's my best friend, Sophia. Give me 1 second. I have somebody else.
Okay, so I just want to know the person's name. Okay. Hi, Sophia.
It's Sophia.
Yeah. Hi, Sophia.
Hi.
How do you feel about men that have like perverted sexual minds like EAE? There's a guy in the chat. I just wanted to, I was just wondering, like, do you notice that like online there's a lot of like pent up like perverted men?
I think that it ultimately comes down to weakness again, because men who are receiving what they need to receive in life because they are being who they need to be in life don't behave that way. Point blank, period. Like if you are actually confident and living a good life and a happy life and a fulfilling life, you don't behave in that way. People who are insecure and too weak to go after certain things in the real world, those are the ones who are behind the scenes online saying all the things that they're too cowardly to say in person. That's it. They let it all out.
No, but I was talking more about like the ones that are like so simpy and perverted for the person, like obsessive over those chicks. You know, like how like there's those real simp guys that are like, I'll do anything. I'll drink your bathwater, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I was talking about those kind of guys.
Yeah, that's my entire Facebook.
That's what I mean. Yeah, he's probably on there.
LG and Sophia, what do you think about this whole bathwater BS? Like, these women on stream selling bathwaters to these goofy young men.
It's so stupid.
No, that's a step.
Before they sell the water, or no?
It's so stupid. It's stupid on both ends in my mind. It's stupid.
I agree. I have more hatred to the guys buying it. Like, I have more animosity to the guys buying it. Why are you buying that goofy shit? Why?
Don't you see it as like some kind of weird thing? Because to me, I'm like, if a guy looks at a girl that she's like so perfect that she doesn't have like any flaws to where you're drinking her bathwater where there's like ass in there and stuff, and like you have a real self-confidence issue.
I don't even take baths because I think it's gross. Like, why would I sell?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
So this is the thing. This is ultimately what it is. We are programmed to be distracted in this world. We are so distracted by so many little things to take our mind off of what is really happening and what is really going on in society and in the world, the big picture, We are distracted all day long with so many things that don't matter, and people are just giving in to every single feeling, every single thing that pops up into their life, without a
Keep going.
care what actually truly matters.
Hey, Lethal, can you turn, or Max, can you turn your camera on so I can make sure you're not gonna do something to show
Yeah, we
your
don't want
PC
no
or
porn
something
bombing.
like that, please?
We don't want porn bombing.
What is happening?
I'm checking
No,
to see
there's a
before I
person in the
like
back
click
chat.
on-
There's a person in that
Yeah.
wants to come up, but she's wants to see who they are before, so they don't.
She's screening the guest. It's a screen. Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
well,
Max, if you don't show it, you can't come up.
people are giving in to all of these sexual things, their whatever fantasy it is that they have. Ultimately, we are getting so far and far away from who we should be, who we were meant to be, who we were made to be, and who we ultimately where God is taking us in the future. It's
Right.
all distractions. That's all it is. It's distractions. And people,
I agree. It's bread and circus. It's bread and circus. Yeah.
everyone.
What would you think of a guy? What would you, Sophia? What would you think of a guy who, like, let's say, was your friend and you knew him, but wanted to create like a sex robot of you? Like that, because there's people that are online that want to do that.
Sophie, that's legitimate because I know
That's
someone
legitimate.
who
Like now that you're online, like let's say you saw a guy saw you on this panel, and they wanted to create like a sex bot of how you look like Rent. Like they can do that now.
And let me bolster up Imperial's question because I know someone who engages in doll. They manufacture sex dolls, and literally, like if you show them an image of a woman, they can literally recreate a replica, a sex doll of you. That's a good question, Imperial.
What's funny, actually, somebody in these circles does that, and they told me that they have a doll that actually does look like me. I was like, oh, great.
See?
Oh yeah, no, that was me. Sorry, that was me, LG. I forgot. Sorry.
I had a feeling you were asking so many leading questions that I was like, he's saying what he's doing right now, actually.
Yeah, no, well, every time LG gets on cam, I always get the lotion out. I like,
Imperious, behave.
I'm very upfront about it.
Imperious.
I'm just upfront about it. That's
to join. My boyfriend wants to join. He said he'll join.
Yeah, Imperious. Now
no, that's gonna kill my dog. That's gonna kill my heart on. We can't have that.
Yeah. Calm your tits, Imperious. Calm your tits.
It's not like that. He's not like that. He's actually he said no, I don't.
Wait, is he black or no?
He doesn't want to.
Oh, he's not. Okay. Oh, he's Italian, so he's black. Okay.
He's Italian.
Gotcha.
He's black because he's
okay, so he's black.
God damn
Sorry,
it, Imperious.
Well, I'm Italian, so I can make fun of him like that. I'm Italian.
So you're saying
tell him he's a dirty guinea. Tell him he's a dirty guinea.
Sophia, I apologize for my friend Imperious. He's uncouth. He's
Imperious.
degenerate.
You gotta watch the language, okay? You can't, I understand you're Italian yourself.
Italian.
You gotta watch
I can call him a guinea.
I know, but
no, but he's Italian. I can call him a guinea. That's like,
Imperious, you know how bad it is when the Somalian is more civilized than the Italian. You, sir, you sound more crazy than me, and I'm a Somalian. I'm supposed to be the low IQ.
Did you see what EAE said in the chat, LG?
Don't say. Wait,
what did he say? Bring up that comment. EAE is the guy you got to look out for in the chat. He's the one saying it sounds like.
Let Sophia speak, sir. Let Sophia speak.
That's sickening.
EAE has not said anything out of line. I've been watching his messages the whole time.
He just said that sounds like kink shaming because he thinks you don't like robot like sex dolls. That's pretty wrong.
I don't think you understand the level. I'm not going to say it because we're public and I have respect for myself. But no. That's
have you ever spoken to EAE?
I have not. Maybe you.
This is your first time. And
it's the first time up here. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. I don't know the whole lore and backstory. Okay.
EAE. You were him.
Yeah. EAE is the kind of guy who likes animation sex and like that kind of stuff.
He's an atheist.
He's the biggest freak I know. Like, yeah, he's the biggest freak I know. It's like, I like the more animalistic, just slam a girl up and take her, you know what I mean? Just like, but EAE wants to like freeze them and create sex bots and stuff.
It's simple. Sophia LG, just look at his avatar. That's what he wants to be. He wants to be Mr. Spock from Star Trek. He wants to be this logical alien being. That's EAE, pretty much.
Yeah, he wants to like cut people open and like, you know what I mean? Like he's a sick guy. Sick puppy. But you want to cut people open?
Depends on the level of the touch.
Oh, maybe EAE should. Maybe EAE's on to something here. Maybe it's not. You know,
Imperious, careful. She has a boyfriend. Careful, sir. Yeah.
so that's just temporary. That's not always, you know. But that's
Oh
fine.
my
Look.
No,
we're just online.
We're getting
We're
married.
just talking. You know that. Look. We're just talking.
Oh, she's getting married as well, Imperious. Calm your tits.
Oh
Calm
my
your tits.
God.
Calm
LG's
getting married.
It's fine. LG and I are already engaged. We're already talking about our marriage in Dubai in a couple years. You know.
Imperious.
The woman is married already, Imperious. She's married already. She's taken.
Well, that's why I said Dubai, because that's legal over there.
Why? Oh my God.
Wait, what? It's legal to get married when you're married in Dubai?
He's
It could
talking
be a
legal.
big
Me and
investment
LG
for a
are,
woman, for a woman or for men. Because I don't think women can
Ooh,
be
Imperious.
exactly.
Ooh, for men.
Well, then we'll just. But that's the thing. Then I'll just have LG all to myself in Dubai. We'll live in the Burj Khalifa and stuff. You know.
Sir.
This person.
He is a crazy Italian, Sophia. He's a crazy Italian.
Oh, Imperious is he's infamous. Let's just say he's infamous in the YouTube streets. Okay.
He is our favorite villain. He's like the Joker. We all love the Joker. Imperious is like the goddamn villain of the universe, you know, on YouTube.
I asked CT if we can trade Muffin in for Imperious. Like, can we do a trade?
Muffin's a dude. Did I show you? Let me see if I can find you. But I found a video of Muffin from like 10 years ago. You want no? Like, let me show you. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll put it in the back chat. You can play it. Give me a second. Hold on.
I don't know. I keep trying to send a link to this to my boyfriend, but it's the link.
Oh, that's God not trying to intervene there. That's divine intervention.
Oh, come on, Imperious! Don't bring your goddamn Catholic BS.
The one that I sent you on iCloud.
Yeah, it's a link to join the conversation.
Wait, LG, why can't her boyfriend just click on the streamer link? He can just come on.
Can he come on? Can he go on or on YouTube if he clicks on the on YouTube?
He's in. Got it. He's got it. He's in.
Very good. Because I'm curious. Like I want to see your boyfriend's point of view regarding this whole simp conversation.
Yeah, I put it in the back. Play that video. That's Muffin from like 10 years ago. He lost a lot of weight, but that's him. Bring that up. Play it on the screen.
Boyfriend's point of view on simps. Is that what you said you want to hear?
Sophia, I want to hear from your boyfriend point of view. About the
Savage.
There you go.
Hold on, we got somebody there. We got Savage Red.
Savage was her boyfriend. I didn't know Savage was her boyfriend. I thought Savage was married.
That's not him. That's not
Sophia,
him.
I almost jumped on like Savage is Sophia's boyfriend. What the fuck?
Lauren,
I'm not.
bring him.
I have better genetics than Italian.
Sophia, is Max your boyfriend, Sophia?
It's Max Lethal. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was trying to make. He was a corn bomber earlier.
Oh, LG, you put this man in the back the whole time. Oh,
Jesus, LG.
Oh,
this man was backstage. He was backstage the whole time. LG. This man was backstage.
LG's like, this is a white guy. We're getting him out of here.
No, he didn't show his face. That's why I was like, at least show your face so you're not naked. Because people do that.
No, I didn't realize there was a whole separate chat going on. I didn't know that. So I didn't realize that. So sorry about that, babe.
So that's your.
I want to get these questions in here. So first,
dude, you
Savage, thanks for joining.
You look like what's his name? God damn.
Imperious, behave.
No. He looks like the streamer. He looks like what's his name? God damn it.
God.
I watched. What's his name? Banty, you're sub to him. Hold on, I gotta find his name. Hold on.
He said God. Okay.
Wait. Salute to Max Lethal. Salute, sir. Salute. Glad you're on the panel,
what's up, everybody? Max Lethal here.
Yes, sir.
What's the topics for tonight? What was it?
Simps.
Simps and raised, right?
Yeah.
It sounds like if we're trying to get LG to fly to Dubai with me.
Fly to Dubai with you.
So Imperious is supposed to be a simp. Is that what you're saying for me? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, Imperious.
Well, no, see, I was going to really simp hard if you had San Jose up here, because you and her are twins.
Oh, my God.
And then if we had the twins up here, oh, my God.
LG, can you put him like in backstage for a hot minute? Because, let's recompose. Let's have Sophia and Max.
Why isn't San Jose up? You said you were going to get her up here. Because she's like your twin. You're both like the little midget people. You know what I mean? You're like Oompa Loompa.
The little midget people.
Who's it?
LG's an Oompa Loompa, and so is San Jose. They're like 5 feet tall. They're like 4'10" or something.
LG definitely is. LG and I have pictures together dating back.
Hey, Sophie, don't say that. See, now you're gonna make the Sims activated.
I'm 5'7" and
Oh my
I'm
God.
like close to 6 foot.
Don't
Sorry.
describe it.
Picture
Don't describe
like
it.
this.
Yeah, see,
Okay, I do want to get.
Right? Aren't you like 4'10" or 4'11"?
No,
You're like right.
give me my couple inches. I'm 5 feet, sir. Don't give me my inches. I am 5 feet. Okay?
Oh, I was sorry. I was off by an inch. I'm sorry. I was off. I mean, I know that's like 1/5 of your height, but you know, it's just an inch.
Oh, okay, Imperious. Can we have Max Lethal and Savage have a word in, please, if we may?
Savage always just seems tired of life.
He always listen. I have one of the funniest things I remember is Savage when we were on Bob's channel. He was talking about Jay Rillo, and it was something about all you see Savage is look. I think I still have the picture, and it was like he said, so you're in a butt sex, and the way that he was like disgusted, and he was like looking over it in his camera. It was the funniest thing. I gotta find that. I gotta find that clip, and I gotta play. And that was pretty funny. But Savage, what are your thoughts on? I do want to get men's opinion on what it is to be an actual simp, and what's the line between being a gentleman and being a simp.
Well, you can't be a gentleman in 2025. For one, for two, pretty much anything that you do for a woman that's not your wife or your girlfriend, and you don't get reciprocated energy is simping.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. That was perfect.
No,
perfect.
I agree with that.
Perfect. That's my point, LG. Like a man sacrificing his dignity, and the woman is not accepting it. He's right. Mm-hmm. Well said, sir.
No, I agree. That was my definition. Was somebody who's more into a female and they're giving and they're not getting the same in return. Like, to me, that was a definition of a simp. That to me. So I actually do agree with that. But Max, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, so simp is an abbreviation, and it's pretty much
Simple.
It's an abbreviation for pedalizing mediocre pussy.
Wait, say that again. Say that again. Paralyzing for mediocre pussy. That was crazy.
In my life.
Oh, man.
I want to hear that one more
Next
time.
question needs to be,
Rewind.
what's the
I want to
definition
rewind
of
on
a
that.
misogynist.
Can we switch over to someone with a little bit higher of an IQ? Just switch over to Max.
Wait.
Hold on.
He's Italian. His IQ can't be that high. Sorry, lady.
Penalizing mediocre, like what? Who even says that? Like, what is that?
But you know what? That's you know what? I almost died.
That's the abbreviate. That's what it comes from. That's what simp comes from.
I googled that word before this show even started because I wanted to make sure that I was aligned with what it actually means, and it does not mean that. It actually means someone that is chasing after a woman at the detriment of themselves. They are doing it to the degree that they are disrespecting themselves.
Which would be pedalizing mediocre pussy is exactly the same definition.
You guys are speaking the same language, but Savage is being more savage with it.
But that line alone speaks to how you view women.
No. This man is married. He's married. He has kids. Like he's not undermining women. He's just saying it like it is. That's reality.
Hold on, but can you guys hear me or no?
The majority of women are saying that because if you're saying that those words, that I don't even want to say it, the P word, then you can't have women in your life that you value and that matter to you. Because if you did, you would not speak about women as a whole in that way. You just
again, it's not about the whole. It's about certain women in the current timeline, and in reality, a lot. Again, I hate saying this. Not all. I hate the word not all. But not all women are hoes. But there's a good chunk who are hoes. Can we agree on that point, Sophia? Can we?
Can I get an edge in?
Imperius, wait. I want to hear from Imperius. Wait, I want to hear from Sophia.
There are women that treat themselves in that way and that speak to themselves in that way, but you should never look at someone and treat them that way and say those things right off the bat without knowing who they truly are. You can't speak.
Sophia,
you have to stop arguing with her and try to change her fucking.
No. I'm
hold on. I want to give a shout out real quick. Shout out to Garian and Universal Jones. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate the support. This is so. I know you see the regulars up here. I have my
dude.
I do have my best friend Sophia. So this is Sophia. She's my best friend of 31 years on panel with me, and that is her boyfriend Michael. So carry on.
Like, women can't debate. Stop debating her. Like, stop.
I'm not debating, Imperius. You see everything in debate.
Like, no, but you're asking her, like, you're asking her questions that a woman is never going to answer you honestly. A woman will never answer you honestly.
Relax, Imperius. Relax, man.
No, it's fucking annoying. I hate these male.
Why are you swearing? Why are you using?
Because it's stupid. You're asking a question.
We're having a civil discussion.
No, the civil, dude. No, literally, you're asking a question. Do you think a woman is ever, Van? This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I know people don't have experience with women. Women calculate if they're going to answer a question depending on where they are and who's listening.
Imperius, I know this, Imperius. Again,
okay, so then why are you asking her a question you think you're going to get an answer?
Because I want to engage your mind.
No,
Imperius,
you're being fucking no, dude. This is what I'm saying. It's the stupid same questions everywhere.
I don't know why you're attacking me.
These same juvenile elementary questions.
But
like, I want to ask her something that's deep. I want to ask her something she has to think about. Nice. You want to ask her something she thinks about? Ask her this.
I'm sorry, Sophia.
Okay, man, go ahead. It's fucking Somali channel. Every fucking channel you go on is Somali channel. Like, dude, seriously, you talk over everybody.
Guys,
like,
so have a good conversation. And I hope
like, seriously, dude.
You have to go, you said?
LG, I love you. Yeah.
Love you. Thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
It's
like every channel you're like spurging on your Adderall, dude.
Wait. Hold up. Wait, she's saying goodbye. Hold up. Go ahead, Sophia.
I just said it is a little bit below my brand. That's all. To speak to those, like, it's just, I don't know. It's
all that you want. Then that's the thing. You want to hear a philosophical? Oh,
no,
yes, this.
No, you and your sex robots are below my brand. That's all. So
you want to insult me, bitch? You want to? Do you know I have a?
Whoa,
do you know how much money I make a year?
Imperius.
You know how much money I fucking make a year? You cunt.
Hold on. Whoa, hey.
Like, dude, I have more intelligence in every nut that I drop than you have in your life.
Imperius, that's the whole point.
Sophia had a couple of cut waters, okay, before she came on. She was nervous.
No, but that's the thing. You think in real life, I think a bitch talks to me like that when I'm wearing a $5,000 overcoat? You think this fucking bitch would talk to me like that in real life? This is what I'm fucking saying. This is what I'm fucking saying.
She was mainly talking to me.
Like, this is I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of fucking people fucking saying opinion. Like, bitch, if you had a fucking opinion about something that I was making an example of someone in the chat, you could have fucking said, I was going to ask you a philosophical question that was too deep for your fucking mind. I would have asked you, why do you think what is right and wrong is right and wrong? She didn't want to stay for that.
It's not that serious.
It is that serious.
She had some cut waters before she came on. She was nervous. She hasn't done this before, so she was really nervous.
No, she did. She's a snake. She waited until she's running away and then slaps me with a passive-aggressive insult because her little bitch-ass boyfriend is a wannabe bro-ho.
And Imperius is being Imperius right now.
With his little SRA chat. Bring that little bitch back up here. Tell him I'll kick his fucking ass and I'll fuck his girlfriend in front of him in Glamis.
You gotta listen. Imperius, you gotta chill. Like I said, that is my best friend. Can we chill?
Fine. For you, I will.
I appreciate
it. That is ridiculous. Don't fucking. This is what I'm saying. Don't insult me. And this is just LG. This is what happens. See, I knew by her look. The fact that she has tats. You think I don't know what? Like, dude. You think I don't know what these kind of girls, dude? I was going to high school in the early 2000s when girls like her were first coming around. Bleach blonde girls, sleeved out, SRH, fucking, what is that? Their Playboy bunny tattooed on their hip bone with a pierced what is that called? Belly button with a pierced little nose diamond in their ring. Everyone looking like Forbidden from MySpace. Like, this is what I'm saying. If she's gonna be honest, at least I'm honest. I'm a consistent person. You say what you want. You can hate me if you can hate me if you want. I ain't changing for nobody. I'm the same fucking person.
You're a consistent crash out. You're right.
Yes, exactly. Consistently.
Yeah, I am to people that think they're equal to me. This is the thing. You see the difference. You know what people like me do in crash out in real life? We send your ass to fucking jail.
Why did you follow?
We'll just get rid of you out of society.
Relax. I came on LG trying to have a conversation, and you turned into a
asking
goddamn
superficial
debate.
Bullshit for the sake of a dumb
No,
woman.
it's not about superficial. It's about just engaging. What's wrong?
I don't want to hear superficial nonsense that I've heard 1,000 times. I want to hear something that's new, something that is innovative.
I have a tattoo.
Nothing.
I have a tattoo.
I'm sorry, LG. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've never dated a woman with a tattoo, and I never will.
And salute to Savage. Savage,
I don't have tattoos. I don't have tattoos. It's a sin to mark your body.
Salute to Savage. Savage was asking good questions.
Piercings, tattoos.
But you crashed out. F you, Imperius. That was horrible what you did.
No, I don't think I give a shit about some girl. I'm never gonna
no, but that's LG. That's LG's best friend. She told me
she crashed out. I had nothing bad to say about.
No, she left.
She said something to me.
She left because you went full
said
retard.
It. No, fine. I don't give a shit. You insult me, I don't get treat you any different, a man or a woman. See, I'm the only real feminist. I treat them exactly how they want to be treated. I'm the only real feminist. I treat you exactly how you ask for. You want to come around and you want to insult men. What happened in the 1800s?
She did not insult men.
Throw your fucking head through a wall.
Imperius, calm down. She did not insult men. Where did she insult men? Where?
No, she insulted
you have to understand too. So, like I said, Sophia, this is her first time being around any of you. She's brand new.
I understand nothing bad about it.
I understand that. You have to understand.
No.
She doesn't know. She's not used to this. So she's not used to panel. She's not used to this group. She's not used to any of this.
Not being used to something does not mean you have to get piss poor behavior as a cope.
But
Thank you, Savage.
But at the same time, Savage, that's I'm respecting the host. The host is LG, and that's her friend. So I'm trying to be civil. And then here comes Imperius calling her bitch, cunt, this and that. Imperius,
after she called me something first.
But what? You know why? Because you just came with the aggro.
I talked to you. No, I talked to you, and her boyfriend said something that because he didn't like I was hitting on her, and then she wanted.
Why are you hitting on a Why are you hitting on her? Why?
Because I was messing around. Do you think I'm actually hitting on
and
LG?
Her boyfriend is there, Imperius. Her boyfriend is there.
So big fucking deal. It's the internet. I'm creating content, a little fun, a little dance, dude. It's literal content. When I do that on other channels, it's hilarious. Dude, that's literally half the time. You've even been on channel where you're like, oh, you messing with them. And yeah, that's the whole point. It's content. It's supposed to be fun.
It is. I agree. Listen, I am an agent of chaos. But when a woman says, I'm taken, go ahead, Savage. Go ahead.
Yeah, Imperius, to jump on and start talking about sex robots to some chick is not necessarily good content.
No, I understand. Fine. I'll take the if I didn't have, but fine. But the intent wasn't there to insult her. Like I was talking literally making fun of EAE because he was talking shit about me in chat.
She left because of me. She didn't leave because of you.
What have you done? Yeah, what have you done, Savage?
She didn't like the fact that I said that simping means penalizing mediocre pussy. That's why she got mad. And then she made the comment, let's talk to someone with a higher IQ, her boyfriend. And my response was, he has lesser genes than me because he's Italian. So his IQ can't be that high. And then you said something to her, and then she went after you on her way out. She's mad because she expected men to simp over women. And when I told her that simping means pedalizing mediocre pussy, which would be the exact same thing when a guy's doing something for a woman and he's not getting it in return, your average person is average. So 9 out of 10 times you're doing it for a mediocre woman because majority of people are average. That's just how it works. Like no one says Jennifer Lopez has people trying to drink her bathwater, and they're like, oh, that makes no sense. Jennifer Lopez isn't attractive at 50. She's not rich. She can't dance. Like all the things that make her a phenomenal woman and a celebrity is why people chase after her. If you treat a girl that works at Dollar General, that's a four, like you of a crazy fan treats Jennifer Lopez, then you would be pedalizing mediocre pussy. That's the whole point for simping. That's exactly what it means.
It's a relationship without reciprocity. That's all it is.
Correct.
Relationship with no reciprocity. If like I said, every relationship is a give and take. Friendships, family, everything. Except for parents. I will say this. Parents do give a lot of shit and don't really expect anything. They kind of just sacrifice for their kids. I will say that's probably the only one. But
I would
in a
have
relationship,
real quick.
go
I
ahead,
do
sorry.
not because EAE made a point. Believe me, there's been plenty of times. Like I said, I'm like within the last year, I started doing this kind of stuff, coming on panels, and and EAE has seen me on panel where I will crash out, and then I'll later. But you know what? I'm sorry. I'm new to this. I'm trying to distinguish who's who. Is it content? Is it real? Are you really racist? Are you really just making
If I was
Yeah,
racist, I'd have
but
to hate
LG,
members of my family, LG.
but
I'd
AG,
have to hate my part of my family. Like this is
AG,
what I'm saying.
that's
The people
AG.
that don't talk about race, that shut you up about it, that are all sensitive about it, are the racist ones. The people that are the most adverse to things are the ones that are actually racist. Like this is what I was trying to say on John's channel earlier. The real racist white people are the ones you think that liberals, like liberal families, you think they're all, oh yeah, my daughter's dating a black.
Why are we
They're
talking
the
about
ones
race?
in the background that are saying the most shit, but will never say it to you. But then will stop associating with you, stop thinking you exist, stop talking to you, but without saying anything. The real
Imperialist. Well,
passive
why we
aggressive.
talking about race? This whole conversation about Sims. When did it become racial? Why are we talking about race and
Because
like this and
she,
that?
okay. I'm
yeah. Well,
talking.
I was saying as an example.
I'm
Because
sorry,
she
LG.
was
If
talking
I may,
about racism, and I'm using it as an example. That just like what Savage was
I
talking
want
about.
focus. I want focus. Can we
Vanta,
focus
I am.
on the
This
word
is what I'm
Simp?
saying. You don't understand tapestry,
No,
Vanta.
no, Imperius.
I will bring it back for you.
You're diverging. You're diverging too heavy.
Okay,
Can we
Vanta.
focus?
Everything's divergent.
I need questions
Vanta,
over here.
okay.
I'm sorry,
Vanta,
LG. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
literally,
Okay,
Vanta.
I need
What
questions.
I'm saying is that just like the race thing, what he brought up, the relationship that women expect of men. If you ask a woman what they expect you to be a drone default that lives to serve to be with a woman.
Imperius,
Either
you're preaching to the choir. I
okay, then you're
understand.
not letting me fucking talk, you autistic
I want
fucking
to listen to
Adderall
LG.
taker.
It's the host. Can we listen to the host? God damn you! Let the host speak. Mother effer.
Why are you simping for LG? She can tell me to shut up. She does all the time.
Because she's my fellow light skin. Light skin stick
No,
together.
she will tell me to shut up. LG has no problem doing
light
that.
skinned. You're a goddamn eggplant. You're an eggplant Sicilian.
Can you guys
I know.
stop going back and forth? You guys are
I'm
just
sorry,
dragging it
I'm
out
sorry.
by bickering.
Okay, Savage. Back to what you were saying. You were saying you pretty much gave an acronym of what you think
Yes,
simping stands for.
but okay. So I want to get also. I want to argument that uh this whole idea of her not knowing what people like, she's not used to this, or like giving some sort of coping mechanism of how this is acceptable behavior because she doesn't know who's this or who's that, or she's not familiar with this stuff. Well, you wouldn't allow that to go the other way, all right? Because no one attacked her personally, but she attacked other people personally. But when she was talking about how everything's a distraction and how that's taking you away from God, if I would have came up here and called her a liar because God wouldn't let you have your tits out on the internet and started going after her because I don't know her, you wouldn't find that acceptable if I would have done that. So like for it to go from her to us because we're men and she doesn't know and she's unfamiliar, that's just cope. Like that's just coping.
Yeah, like
That's
I didn't
coping
know she was
for her.
married when I was flirting with her. I didn't know she was dating or
Yeah,
flirting
she
with them.
said it. When I came up on the panel, she said, "I have a boyfriend.
but
I'm
before
engaged."
most of the stuff that I was saying was before and then I was just like, oh, okay. And then I went to LG and was messing with LG about Dubai, and I stopped talking about that with her.
I told him when I said behave, I said she's taken, and then her boy came up, Max Lethal. That's her boy.
Did I say anything when he came up? Did I stop?
Okay, no,
yeah.
You did not. Okay, but Imperious, you did
always
crash
have
out,
something to
and
say
then you
about
called her a
everyone. You're like a
cunt.
chick, dude.
Let's see, Imperious, see.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying, but like in general, LG, what I'm trying to say is this: look, she came up, and she had a certain way that she wanted to be treated by everybody, no matter who you were, and she had a way that she was going to be expected to be treated. But she did not reciprocate that with anybody else. I did not say one bad thing about her personally. I could have come up and talked about the God thing because I'm Catholic and I don't believe that you should be having sex outside of marriage and all that kind of stuff. But, I didn't do that. I didn't say anything about her person. I was flirting, messing with her, just trying to create content, like making it fun with the girls on the panel. I do it on every panel. I do that on freaking on Sharon's panel.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and so what I'm saying is she made an insult first by saying to Savage, let's talk to someone with a higher IQ. Number one, by what he looks like. She thinks he's like some dumb redneck probably. And then number two, she just dismisses him like not even a person. Oh, you're not equal to me. I'm just going to dismiss you. Let's talk to somebody else because you don't exist. It's passive aggressive, and that's what I said. She was passive aggressive.
Okay, Imperious. Okay. I heard all that. So why did not Savage? Because you said she called Savage.
Because he's a nice married man. I'm an asshole.
Okay, there you go. Well, what can I say? Because
Savage is a gentleman who's married, who has daughters, and then he wants to be an example. I don't.
I think I should have did a better. I think I should have done a better job warning her.
That's not you. No.
No, but she didn't know. That's what I'm saying. She's not understanding. Like I said, we all hang in the same circles on panel. Hold on. Does anybody know who is no? Is it No Way or
No Way?
Nowhere or something. I don't know what it. But
hold on, I have somebody with this. Come on. 1 second.
I'm not familiar.
Hello?
Oh God, it's OG. Be careful, she might shoot. Be careful, dude.
Be careful.
Be careful. No, I'm sorry, Noel. I'm sorry. I forgot who you showed your tatas on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Multiple times. Be careful. Please. Yeah, be careful.
I forgot about that.
She's just, remember, she's not a bad person. She's just
a little
special.
Noel, I love you as a panelist, but I can't take a chance of you flashing yourself. Okay, I can't take a chance on that.
Yeah, we just can't risk that, Noel. That's all. We're not mad at you. You can come up and why don't you cut up and just cut her camera? Just keep your camera off. You can keep her camera off so she can audio.
Just be an avatar, Noel. Just be an avatar. You can speak.
It's just but remember, she doesn't do that unless people tell her, and it's just more that people like put her up to stuff. And I don't know if someone put her up to something here because we pissed someone off or something.
But okay, can we go back to the original subject of LG's title, the simp talk?
The simping. Simping is literally. I will tell you this. This is all it is. All it is every man knows when they're simping. You feel it in your gut. You know it in you know what you're doing, but you push that feeling aside until it becomes you don't feel that anymore. And so what men literally do is they numb themselves, and it's literally turning against logic. Just stop turning. Like women, it's a test what they want you to do. The moment you simp is the moment you actually lose the girl. It's not when you resist or act mean. Like this is what I was going to ask her. I was actually going to talk to her about things. I was going to say, like, would you rather have a man who is more on the aggressive side or more on the weaker side?
Why didn't you start with that whole intro, Imperious? Why didn't you start with that question, you mother effer?
Because, dude, I was messing around and then you overtalked.
Stop messing. Just be direct, sir. Be direct. Just ask the question.
No, dude, I'm not going to be direct again. On LG, I was trying to just flirt around with her, see what kind of person she was, if she took it seriously, if she was like open to talking about things. That's how you probe girls. Physically.
LG, how did I come in? I came in with civility. I used my British accent of being civil.
Yeah, so you were actually on your best behavior tonight. I will say you have your best behavior.
She was asking the superficial things she was wanting to ask. the interesting shit is the things you ask that kind of make people uncomfortable. Because you get more of a genuine answer. Because people don't know how to answer it. They're put in a spot, so they're like, "Oh God, okay, so I gotta." It's more. You get people on their footing and stuff. Like, it's more interesting when you ask people things that kind of catch them off guard.
But
Like that's
you
what
catch them off
CT does.
guard
Like if you notice on
when you
interviews
take
and
them
stuff,
custom
he asks them questions that are like he kind of gets to see who they are. Talk like, what kind of person are you? Can I mess with you a little bit? Can I get you? Can you hang with it? And then he'll ask them something that's like,
back to the topic.
Okay, so what is the simp imperial? What is the simp? You're saying
it's literally someone that just turns against logic. If you look at it, when you simp for a woman, there's no problem buying things for girls. There's no problem taking it. It's in your mind when you know you're doing that and you ain't getting shit back. She don't care about it. She doesn't appreciate it. You know all those things. It's not like you're oblivious. It's you being stupid and pushing the logic out of your mind knowingly.
And I simplified it to LG. I'm like, it's a man that sacrifices dignity for a woman. That's the most simplified version of a simp I know. Sacrificing your own dignity, integrity for a woman, and she won't be reciprocal towards you. She don't care. You sacrifice your whole.
And the thing is when you simp is the moment a woman does not respect you any longer.
Right.
You've lost the girl.
And I told LG and Sophie, I'm like, women don't like men to be a doormat. LG, do you agree? Okay. Yay or nay?
Noelle agrees to keep her shirt on.
Okay, then bring her up. Yeah, it's fine. I just, if she's honest. Like, she's not a bad person.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, Noelle.
Hi.
How are you today?
Be good, Noelle? You're gonna be good.
Good. Yes.
Noelle, can you tell us what is the simp, Noelle? What is the simp? Can you tell us what is the simp? Noelle?
So what?
A simp.
What do you think of a simp is, Noelle?
I don't know.
You never had a guy that sacrificed his whole life for you, like
Yes.
No. Oh, she said yes.
But no, you are dating Noelle, right? I did see you had your photo was with you and a guy. Is that your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
Does your boyfriend? How does your boyfriend handle? So if you're going off, you're upset with your boyfriend. How does he handle that? How does he handle you?
Very calmly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very
calmly.
Does he pay for dinners, or who pays for dinners and things like that?
We both do.
We both do.
So you guys split the bill? You split the bill, like you go to a restaurant.
Yes.
The chick comes in. You split.
We really do not go there to a restaurant.
Okay. And okay, so let's say you guys live together currently, like boyfriend, girlfriend.
Noelle, do you
in the same household?
Play video games, Noelle, or no?
I do.
Play video games?
I do.
I can tell with your
I play video games. Yes, I do.
What's your favorite video game, if I may ask?
I like Fortnite.
Fortnite. Oh my
Fortnite.
God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Do you ever play Fortnite with Lolo or no?
No, I really want to.
I mean, she loves Fortnite. You guys could be best friends of Fortnite.
Hey, LG, I have a question. Mm-hmm. So your oldest is 21, right? How did they feel about you coming online? Like, do they know, or do they even care, or do they like, Mom, what are you doing?
My oldest is 22.
Okay, 22. Sorry. Okay.
No, they think I need to go outside. But I'm
did they tell you to touch grass or no?
Touch grass is crazy.
I told them this is what keeps me out of trouble. I'm not getting in bar fights, online. Me and other females have gotten into it before. I'm not gonna, get in a bar fight on YouTube. So this is safe. This is a safe option.
LG, a fellow light skin, she goes in fighting bars. Shout out to the light skins. We fight.
Dude, see, Vanta is, you can tell he's Ethiopian or
Somalian, not Ethiopian.
Because the Somalians are super like colorist, like they're shadist.
I'm a colorist. I'm a colorist in here. That's why I like LG. I want light power. I'm gonna build my army of light.
Because, dude, he's like walking. Remember where Peter Griffin, like, when the cop pulled out that like shade meter? That's like him. That's like Vanta everywhere, like the shade meter.
Yes.
LG will say stuff like that on CT's panel, and CT's dark skin. I'm like, you Yeah, no shade, Vanta. No shade.
Shines,
It's
dude.
totally
He's a
wrong.
shiner, dude.
I'm
Dude,
a
CT's a
colorist.
shiner. His skin reflects, dude. Like he's dark. Dude.
Imperious. I'm a colorist and I'm a featurist too. Feature as well. Big nose, hard hair. You're exiled from my community. I don't want big nose and white.
Dude, but
hard hair.
LG looks Latina. If I saw LG walking around, she looks Latina.
Has the features of a very
Latina.
good East African.
She looks like a
nose,
she looks like a Colombian girl. No,
Imperious.
she looks like a Colombian girl, dude. She looks Colombian or Venezuelan or something like that, like Central American.
You're right, Imperious. You're right. You're actually right. Whenever I go to the barber,
she does. Like that's why when I first talked to her, I thought she was like, I was like, "You're Colombian, right?" And she's like, "No, I'm half black." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yep. Imperious. Some of us light skins, we can bypass any race. Like I go to the barber, like, "Are you Turkish? Are you Latino?"
Bro, yeah. Middle Eastern can get away with like Latina too.
Persian, when I say Somalian, they look at me crazy. You're Somalian? What the? You're too light to be Somalian.
Like in LG, if LG was in the race wars, like she could kind of like be safe because if blacks and Latinos like fight each other, like she's kind of in the middle. You know what I mean? Because she can say, "Wait, no, I'm black." If the blacks are winning, "Oh, I'm Latino," and everyone will believe her.
Actually, Imperial, if I may quickly, speaking of race war, Savage, if there was a race war as a white man,
speaking of race war,
would you have wait, Savage, would you have LG on your side if there was a race war between the whites and blacks? Savage, would you have LG on your corner?
Probably not.
And that's why I like
LG. That. Okay, I guess the racial draft just, the racial draft is spoken.
He said that so nonchalant. He's like, probably not. Nope. Oh man, that's why I like Savage, man. Savage, he's a real one. He's real. Yeah. And Imperious, again, I don't intend to overtalk people, but I think it's my natural reaction where I hear certain shit people say, and my brain's like, Vanta, engage.
Hello.
Hello. Noel, engage with us. Like, what are you thinking right now? What's in your head? What do you want to say?
Noel, tell us what video games you're playing right now.
Like
are you on a new Quest or something? Noel?
Oh, look at that Imperious. Look at that. Savage. You don't want that in your army. That light skinned face looking like a goddamn.
Hold on, LG, bring that picture back up. That profile picture. LG, bring that profile picture back up. She looks like Kylie Jenner there.
No,
she looks like Kylie Jenner in that picture. Bring it back up.
Yeah, your face.
No, not that ugly Stalin. Bring him down. Bring the ugly Stalin down.
Ew. You know what? I'm gonna change my face. I'm back to Joker. I'm Joker now.
Girl, look at myself all day.
Listen, I look at myself in the mirror every day and I cry. I'm an ugly Somalian. It's tragic. If I had a gun, no man. Where's LG? Where is LG?
Like,
did she run? Did the light skinned lady run away? God damn, these light skinned.
It's probably her computer probably had to reset something. She probably had to reset or something. She's a girl.
We're gonna hold the fort.
Girls are even like Ponder. If you notice, even Ponder, like a tech wizard, she screws up on the tech all the time. Do you notice that?
No.
That's what it said. It does happen. I mean, Ponder's smart too. Like you can tell she knows her, but even Ponder is a girl with tech. It's like push the Y. You know what I mean? Like it's like push the blue button. You know what I mean? Like,
how do I type Control Alt Delete? Yeah.
No, and the thing is no matter how smart they are, if they try to play video games, like they're like, okay, wait, do I put the joystick this way? What do I do? Okay, we're pushing the X. The X makes you jump. They don't get it.
You know what I do to my female friends?
They don't know how to do it. Yeah.
You know what I do to my female friends when they come over? You make them not like I disconnect their controller. Oh, Vanta, I want to play Street Fighter. I'm like, yeah, play Street Fighter, but you're not playing. It looks like you're playing, but you're not playing.
LG, see on your picture right there, don't you look like Kylie Jenner a little bit in that picture?
Blow it up, Savage. You would want this woman in your arm.
Blow it up. Load up, LG.
Savage is
Let's
like, you
have
know
the
what?
chat. Let's
She
have the chat
she
opinion.
belongs in the white race war. She belongs in the white race war.
Well, no, it has nothing to do with her being
I
mixed. It has to do with how she feels.
mm. hmm
Yeah, she doesn't love the whites. She's not a total lover of the whites. That's why.
I know. I'm being silly. I'm being a silly boy. But
Like, see, like Lola would be a white because she loves white. She's super white. You know what I mean? So it would
Like
be like
CT's
someone
a
like,
white.
yeah, CT's a white
he's a
for
white.
sure. Oh yeah, oh
Oh.
yeah. He's just tan. He's just tan. Oh,
Yeah.
LG, we hear you. We hear you, LG.
Yes, LG, welcome back. Can you hear us? I mean, see, CT's a like. Listen, he's always like, oh, I'm in FBA. That
Can you hear me
man,
now?
as an African, LG can hear us. Hello, hello.
This is
LG, can you
crazy.
hear
It
us?
won't let me unmute myself.
You're
It's
unmuted.
like
On the other one.
you're unmuted. No, you're unmuted. We hear you. We hear you.
I'm on here twice though.
Well, it's because it's probably splitting your screen between. Are you camera splitting, or is there like two feeds? It's something with that. It means you
You're
have
gonna have
two
to
different.
you're gonna have to
Drop
kick
one.
one of yourselves
Yeah, you're
out.
gonna have to kick one
Yeah.
Okay.
because it's.
Also, I highly recommend people use Streamlabs. Streamlabs is bullshit. Streamlabs is way better as a system of podcasting. Streamlabs is ass.
I missed that. I missed the question.
Oh, I was saying, do you
asked,
think your picture,
Yeah.
doesn't that you look like Kylie Jenner a little? Do you think that or no? Is that why you did their picture like
No.
that?
That's offensive.
I'm talking about savages. What did he say? He wouldn't pick me for what?
For the you wouldn't be able to draft you.
Let Savage speak. Go ahead, Savage. Tell her. Good.
Yeah, we wouldn't be on the same team if there was a race war.
I would agree with that because I'm not white.
No. It's not about
Telling all
color.
that.
Wait, Savage. Explain why. Why, Savage? Why?
Your ideology.
There you go.
What is that?
So
Victimhood.
CT is much darker than you, and I would let him and his wife stay in my house and feed them while the race war went on.
Yep.
You'd be trying to give food to JP.
LG, you know what? He's right. LG, stop the cat, LG. You would feed JP. You
Me and JP go in on each other all the time.
You would feed JP over Savage. LG, stop the cat. If Savage and JP were dying on the floor, you'd be feeding JP.
Stupidity. Yeah, you feel sorry for his stupidity and you help him.
Because
you would tell us that the reason he was low IQ was because all the lead paint and cocaine the white man put into his system that he lived in, and it's the only reason he's where he's at because the evil white man. So
yeah, you'd be the one that would fall for the Trojan horse of the JP horse. You know what I mean?
Let me simplify it for LG. LG, if Savage and JP were dying on the floor, you would save JP because he's a dark-skinned brother, and Savage is a white man. You would save JP, LG. That's what Savage is saying, because you're thinking race and he's thinking ideology. He would have CT in his house because CT is a way more white-coded European mindset, Western mindset.
Because remember, Savage is a Christian, and Christians aren't allowed. Remember, Christ said all are one, black or white, Jew or Gentile, woman or man, all are one before Christ. So he's falling we don't. It's not the race; it's the ideology of victimhood, of not submitting to the higher power of God, and things like that. It's more important than like the skin color.
I agree, and that's what I'm saying. Savage is thinking on the Christian level, whereas LG should look at it on a racial level. She'll look at the poor black man, he's dying. Let me save the black man. That's the whole point. She's gonna look at race, whereas Savage like on a Christian mindset. I don't care about your skin color. If you're moral, good being, I'll look after you. Simple.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard me on JP or on John's last night with JP. That's what it was all about last night. Savage, did you hear me talking to JP last night on John's or no?
No, I can't listen.
Oh
to
my
JP
god, dude! I
for
got
more
him
than
to
4
admit.
minutes.
I got him, dude. All these black channels like Night Edition, they're all replaying because
They know now JP's race. Dude, he was talking as a KKK guy, and he was saying, I only want my race to reproduce. And because it was starting first, I got him to fucking finally admit how he is. He was first just saying, no, I don't want my girl to marry a white man because it's humiliating. And then I finally got him. It just led more and more, and he finally admitted, no, I wouldn't. If my beautiful black girls or black women, they let a white man in their treasured box just like they have AIDS to me. I only care about my reproducing of my race, and all I care. And I asked him, I said, what's the difference between you and a man in a hood? And he's like, there's no difference. If a white man wants to be racist and not want their daughters to marry and thinks their race is better, that's fine. And I said, okay, so what's wrong with when white people oppress you through white supremacy? And he couldn't answer. And he finally, he realized, like, they don't get it, dude. That if they're like that, it leads to the same fucking place. You know, they don't get it.
Savage, any response to what Imperius said
Savage,
about
he also
JP?
said he would rather have his daughter. No, the whole thing started with me arguing with him because I was like, you would not want your daughters. Because I told him, I said, I've been to the third world. I've been where people don't have electricity, dirt floors, building wells. And like, you don't want to live like that. You don't want to live in the hood or the actual hood. You don't want to live with your daughters like that. He's like, I would rather have my daughters be with a hood nigga. And I'm like, so you'd rather have them beaten, drugged out? He's like, yeah, I'd rather have them do that than freaking be with a butler.
Oh. And Imperius, like, there's my issue with this whole conversation about race. Like, one side can say anything they want, the blacks, the Asians, the Arabs, etc. But when white people say, I don't want my people dating black, I want my people to be pure, now it's all offensive. Now it's all, that's racist. That's toxic.
Because what I told him is, what if you have 5 kids and 4 of them marry black guys and 1 marries a white guy? Like, you still have a bunch of black kids you're promoting. Who cares?
Yeah. No. I agree. It's bullshit. This whole thing's bullshit. I'm tired. This is happening in the UK as well. It's happening.
And then he simps for women. No, but the thing is he was simping for women. He's sitting in chat simping for women at the same time, saying like, I don't give a shit if black women if they date a white man, they could fucking no. He literally said any black woman that dates out of race has to die.
Imperius, we have seen.
That's what he said. Savage, can you believe that, dude?
Yeah, he's an idiot. I don't like him. Every time he gets a chance, he talks about sleeping with my wife.
Oh yeah. Oh, he said that. Oh shit.
Yeah, I can see that.
To be fair, Savage, like, I don't know why they say some wild shit about your family. I'm gonna delete your wife. And look at Linwood. Linwood is like,
he's an insecure idiot, so he gets hurt by what Savage said. So he's trying to hurt Savage by saying something.
Real quick, I hate when I see Linwood saying some crazy shit about another man's children. Like what he says about Savage's children, even I find offensive. Listen, me and Savage, we don't come from the same race, not from the same country. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
There I am.
Welcome back.
There you are, LG. There you are.
But yeah,
now we can get now you can lead the panel again, LG. Go ahead.
Yeah. Is she still having technical issues?
I figured it out. That was really getting on my nerves. I was frustrated. I apologize. Thank you for bearing with me. Like I said, this is my first panel. This is my first live like this.
Worry.
We were just keeping it up for you. We were just keeping it.
I appreciate you guys keeping the chat going. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
And Savage, once again, looks like his head is about to explode. Savage, why do you always look like your head is about to explode? Why do you always look like that?
Because he's got a ton of responsibilities. He's got a house. He's got a bunch of kids. He's got dude, Savage never has a time out. Yeah. He's working right now.
Well, I'm not working. I'm actually playing the card game on my.
We playing Savage. We playing Solitaire.
Okay. Thank you.
He's playing Solitaire.
Not working. I've never seen you.
He's playing Solitaire like a boomer. Like my father plays Solitaire on the piece. Like, hey son, I'm playing Solitaire with the card game.
I'm not playing Solitaire. I'm actually playing Magic the Gathering. I'm drafting.
Magic the Gathering.
Savage, talk about Matt Savage. I had a dude. Savage, did you? You're my age, right? You're upper 30s. You're mid upper 30s.
I'm 36. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm 38. So you were around that. Okay, Savage, do you remember how cheap they were when we were kids, and if we would have kept all of those?
Oh yeah, the deck that I played.
I'll say my dick.
I was one of the top players in the legacy format in Ohio
Yeah.
at the time, and my deck then was worth like 2 or 3 grand. Now it's worth like 20.
Yeah. I had an Oath of Druids legacy deck, like a Power 9 deck. Dude, I
Yeah, it's
imagine
ridiculous.
like I just look back because dude, I used to get when I in 93, 94 when
I'm
it first
sorry,
came
LG.
out,
We're having a
I
male
got
card game
presents.
moment.
I got presents of boxes because remember they were the entire booster boxes in those years were $29.99 Savage
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
for 60 packs. And if you got one like I remember when I was a kid, I had Black Lotuses because my grandma just all I asked was like just buy me like 4 boxes because I did good in my 5th grade, like you know what I mean, going to middle school. And she bought and dude, I had and all I did was got rid of them.
Madeline, come here.
Imperius, like I love card games we used to play back in the day because we're all on the same age. Like back then, we used to buy card games, shiny card. We had no idea the value of it. 20 years later, the value is
The
crazy.
guy in the chat is not believing me, dude. In 93, 94, when I was like 7 or 8, I got those cards. I remember my local like baseball card, Magic card, like all those,
Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon.
Dungeons and Dragons. They had those little fun shops. You know what I mean? And it was $29.99 for a box of 60 beta boosters in the box.
Well, people don't realize that when like a lot of the reason that Magic even took off back in the day was because during Desert Storm they were giving the government boxes, and the government was sending them overseas to the troops. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh yeah, they were giving them something to do. They didn't have phones and video games like that. I mean,
it makes sense. No, it makes sense now. It makes sense. Yeah, because they had nothing to do.
And remember, another big thing in the early 2000s that got Magic really popular is all the remember when poker took off? Remember when poker got really big with Moneymaker? I was in college when that happened, so I remember used to play like
I used to watch.
Everyone would watch like the World Series like events, right, on ESPN. Like, we'd play poker at the frat, everything. That people forget a lot of those poker players, they were Magic players first, and then they went to poker to make money.
Yeah, I started playing Magic the week the Torment came out.
See, Savage played from the beginning. Yeah. See, like when I was a kid, I didn't really play the game. I just collected the pictures, and I
used to collect. I never played. I always collected cards.
I didn't play until I was like 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I didn't really know about it, and then I just kind of kept the cards. But I just love the pictures and the art and like the things like that.
I feel sick. Like the amount of cards I collected, I could have been a 100,000. Like my bank would have been like 6 figures right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have.
But it is because I've moved so much.
I gotta give a shout out because RPG. Thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate the.
Shout out RPG. Hey, nice dude. Thank you.
But by the way, LG, is your system working properly? Can you be a host again?
Yes, I'm still trying to get my bearings together because I had to be a little short, light-skinned person and go off cussing and for myself. So now I'm trying to get my composure back together.
Any help you need, like let us know. Like any issues you're having, we can help you pinpoint.
Yeah, if you want, it's going to take a process. Like you're not going to be perfect in the beginning.
Yeah. Don't be a perfectionist on your first try. Don't do that.
Plus, you're a girl and you're pretty, so people they're not going to look at your mistakes as much as they would do. You know what I mean?
You're a bastard. You're a mother effing bastard.
Oh no, she knows she wouldn't dress. A girl is 100%. LG is 100% aware of how she's wearing, what she's wearing, how her.
I know women have a game plan. Imperius, come on, man. Yeah, I have a mother, 2 sisters, 12 aunties, 30 female cousins. I live in female.
How a woman looks is very
16 fifth cousins, 100,000 ninth cousins.
Exactly. A couple goats out there.
I want to go. I want to go. I said.
Smiled at that one. Did I get you? Come on, Savage. I got you a smile on that one.
I even told my husband I want to get a goat. I said that. I said I'm gonna get goats and chickens. I've been saying that.
How much land do you have?
I can tell you one for decent price.
That's the first step. First is the land, and then I want the
If LG, if you want to go to Minnesota, go to the Somali market in Minnesota. Go to like Rochester, St. Paul. Somalians will sell you some goats if you want.
Yeah, go
How
to
much
Dearborn.
land do you have?
You're to Dearborn.
That has to be the first. That's the first step. I have to get land first. So, but that's been the topic is that, and then after the land, goats and chickens. That's what I want.
Dude, chickens
want
are
to-
awesome. My buddy has a whole coop. He has like 20 of them. Like the rooster follows them. Dude, such a cool self-sustaining way. You get eggs all the time. Dude, it's tons of protein all the time.
Appears all jokes aside, I don't think Savage is the ideal white man because he lives.
Oh yeah, he's self-sufficient.
Yeah,
he doesn't need anybody. He doesn't need anyone. The freedom is knowing you don't need somebody. It's not money. It's knowing that you can be self-sufficient. You don't have to have $1 billion to be self-sufficient.
Yeah, you don't need millions or billions. You just have to be very wise.
He probably has dude, I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a creek in his property and he has like a mill in the creek, you know, and he has his own power and he can like, you know what I mean? Like I'm surprised he doesn't do like composting and all. Like, dude, Savage probably has a huge Oh, dude,
there you go.
Okay,
there you go.
Yeah.
There
See,
you go.
he does like he has a huge property. I bet he has like everything self-sustaining there.
I currently own 5 acres and I'm about to buy 66 acres.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you understand how big that is, guys? Like, if you guys like, in cities, you have no idea how big that is.
Imperius, I have a question for the blacks in the chat or blacks who are listening. Savage is not a millionaire. He's not a billionaire, but he uses his money
no, he's
wisely.
Probably a millionaire in his net
No,
worth.
wait. He uses money wisely for long term, investing in what? In land, tools,
tangible materials.
Yeah, tangibles. Correct. Instead of wasting your time on goddamn material that's goofy, stop wasting your money on aesthetics. You know. Oh, I got this car.
That's what simps do. That's what simps like JP do. No, that's what simps do. They buy these flashy clothes to peacock to women. That's simping.
That's
getting yourself
say that again. Peacock.
Getting yourself in debt, buying $500 shoes, and you can't afford. Look, if you can afford everything, buy whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. But if you can't, if you're fucking choosing between, like when John on his channel the other day had a guy with 500 shoes and he can't buy a house or rent because he can't afford anything because he has 500 shoes, that is simping because he's doing the collection.
Imperius, do the math. Do the math. Like 500 shoes. Let's estimate what the shoe is like. $100. What is that in mathematics?
It's like 50 grand.
God damn.
Like you could have done a down payment on a house. Isn't
50 grand on shoes is crazy.
LG, if you see a guy with 500 shoes, what would you think? Tell me as a woman, what goes through? Explain this to me. Like if you walked into his house and saw that many shoes, tell me what you would think.
Well, I mean, honestly, my husband is a shoe fanatic, and he
can afford it, right? He can afford it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't snitch on your husband, LG. Don't put information.
Hold up.
There's the land. There's the land right there.
But
there's the land right there. Savage.
But we're talking about over a period of like years. We're not talking about all at one time. We're talking about like he'll keep shoes forever. Forever.
But LG, do you understand what these white men are saying? They're saying instead of wasting your coin on goofy shoes, by the way, made in China, in China, pennies.
Yeah, they're all made by slaves.
You're buying like
slaves in China.
Right. And you're wasting all your coin on Chinese-made products. Why don't you put that money in
China? If you've ever been to China, China really does hate black people.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you want to see open racism,
conversation, I guess.
I'm just saying.
LG, I can put up videos.
I walked right into that one. I didn't really even realize that. But no.
But back to the shoes. Shoes is simping because women look at men's shoes. Like I know women do. Dude, there's something, especially white girls. There's like, it's like eyes, hair, shoes. Like they look at real peripheral things for some reason.
My thing is, everyone has their thing. Like everyone has their thing. So that you need to feel good about yourself. Like women have their things, men have theirs. Every individual person has their thing. So if you're not like going completely, if you're doing something that makes you happy and you can afford to do it, whether it's shoes, whether it's going to the spa, whether it's getting your hair done, if you can afford it, and it's not draining you.
I'm just saying, but there's a guy that's living out of John's apartments he has to. Okay, let me put another layer to this.
He pays $200 a month for storage to store those shoes, yet he has nowhere to live.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid.
But wait, Imperius, LG Imperius asked that was interesting. He said simping for material like shoes. So simp does not always mean for women as well. Like simp can also be material, because men are guilty for simping for material, buying shit we don't
for
need.
Material because they think it flashes to women to
Right.
get pussy.
And Pierce, what do you say? You said peacocking. That's a good word. Peacocking.
Yeah, it's like when men, like, you've seen these dudes, like, who's that Wes Watson guy online who has like tons of debt, but he's driving like a $10 million car, but he can't afford it.
What's his name?
Dan Bilzerian. Yeah, I mean, all these guys. There's that, like, a lot of rappers do this, a lot of athletes, like, a lot of it is a fake persona that they have to show off because they're in that segment of society. Like rappers, like, why do they say athletes? Like, even in the NFL, NBA, I think within like 7 years, 80-something% are broke, literally broke, bankrupt.
Imperius, my final year of college, I had to do a dissertation about that. Vanta, what do you want to do about your dissertation? Like, I want to speak on hip hop. And then when I learned about hip hop, because I was a heavy hip hop head back in the 2000, 08, 09, 2010, I was heavy on hip hop. I did a dissertation.
You had hair.
Yes, I had hair too. You're right. No, he's right. I had hair. Good hair, by the way.
Back when he had hair.
Yeah.
My hair was Vanta with like wavy hair.
I was the envy.
Vanta
I was
walking around all sassy with wavy hair and a ponytail and stuff.
I have pictures. That shows Vanta with soft hair. Listen, I'm not an African. I'm not this hard hair, heavy wide nose. Anyway. Going back to
were you sassy back then, Vanta? Were you all like waving? Like when you walked
away,
did you throw your hair behind your ears when you walked away from somebody?
Yes, I was using L'Oreal. I was using Maybelline.
Barry has a good thing. Actually, just a good point. Didn't Imperius to say you are wearing a $5,000 jacket?
I said if I was. I'm at home. Why would I wear a $5,000 jacket when I'm sitting on my couch?
But going back to my point.
You have it though.
Yeah, of course, right? I do. Yeah, Xenia Prada, Laura Piana. Yeah.
Actually, okay. Wait. LG.
It's because I do that. Like, I have to look nice when I go to court. Like, you have to. When you go to meetings, like PMO meetings, you have to like. You do it. I have it because you have to wear it from time to time. Right. Like, I have to do something. It's like.
Yeah, but like, is there a difference between having that much money in a jacket or that much in shoes?
Yes,
yeah, it's quality. My shit is stitched by hand, stitched with blood, man. It's not a machine. It's not. It lasts forever. Like, I can, like, one of my coats, like, that's gonna last me like 50 years. Like, that shit doesn't like break. It doesn't rip. It doesn't like it's like when you get a custom made suit from like Savile Row in London or something. Like those that suit is like made for you specifically. Your body for you.
They call it bespoke suits. Bespoke.
Yeah, it's just like a car. Or like if you're building a car from scratch, you want that car your way that you have. You put everything, your hand, your blood, your sweat, your time. Like, you know how that car works.
Hey,
Hey, I've seen you on Lowe's channel. How are you doing?
Doing great. I'm doing great. I just heard Imperius talking crazy as hell.
Oh shit! It's my enemy. God damn it!
It's
King. Oh my god.
No. And the title of the stream looked nice. I wanted to know, have we came to a decision on what a simp is or what raised right is?
I appreciate you bringing it back to the subject. What are your thoughts on that? Like, what is your definition of a simp?
As being, I guess, considered a simp to plenty of people, it's being nice, being actually showing interest, and like just even being a gentleman, you'd be considered a simp. And that's what's crazy. The title of this is being like, or raised right, is a perfect thing. Other than that, I wouldn't know. I think being a simp is considered just being a gentleman, which is weird. It shouldn't be.
Well, nowadays, I think because women have turned it to that. Because
they ruined it. Yeah, I think women have ruined what a good guy is.
Because you're not, like Savage said earlier, you can't be a gentleman nowadays.
Yep, you can't be a gentleman. And
because the thing is we've made women into men, and women mate like men now. They just want a good fuck, a good dick, someone hot. That's what men look for when they mate.
Imperius, we
men
all
look
agree
for
on that
looks.
Point. We agree on that
women
point.
have, because now, hold on, women were always looking for other things from men: security, strength, intelligence, ability to lead. Like when a woman loves a man, they want the man to like they know that they're kind of like emotionally unstable. So they want a man that knows that there'll be a rock that can deal with their emotional instability.
Okay.
And nowadays, like now women have been given 100% security safe. They don't need a man to do that. They have a government program for everything. They're given jobs everywhere they want. They have everything. So they're just like, okay, all I need next is someone hot that's banging me because everything else is taken care of.
Imperius, you're preaching to choir. I want to ask King a question, King. A simp. Is a simp a man who sacrifices his dignity, integrity for a woman? You sacrifice your manhood for a woman. Is that a simp?
Napstar, you little shit.
Okay. So the problem is when you say something like that, how much are you sacrificing to the other person? No matter what in a relationship,
everything, your character, your dignity, your soul, your mindset, your way of your worldview for a woman, and she does not even accept it. She'd be like, you know what? Oh,
if they
that's
don't
lovely.
accept it, then it's not. Then you wouldn't
That's
be with the
because
person.
you sacrifice your whole soul for the woman.
Okay, what I got to say is this: I wanted to call you as Varun right there, Vanna. Now,
what now? I didn't hear that properly. Say that again.
It's fine. What I wanted to say was, you do sacrifice. I'm assuming each side sacrifices something. And
you know what he looks like? Hey, you know what he looks like? You ever see
You guys gotta stop talking over people. Like, let him finish.
Relax.
Yeah, let him get his thought out. His thoughts out.
Go ahead, King.
Yeah, we were. Oh yeah, in a relationship, each person kind of it's a give and take. I'm assuming now when the woman doesn't give, or it seems like the woman's not giving anything back, or kind of sacrificing something, it does suck. I've been on both sides of them type of relationships, and will I go back to being the like lovey, like your first few relationships when you're super almost like, oh my god, every little thing you're just fucking sucking up to the bitch all the time? I doubt that, but there's times, and it does suck because you'll like check yourself on some natural shit where you want to be a gentleman or just want to say something, and you're like, well, she might think that's I'm being a bitch, so you don't even want to say it. And so I guess you sacrifice. I'd consider that a sacrifice of whatever the words that you were saying, dignity.
I'm saying because listen, I was considered a simp. Like I can admit I have been a simp before.
Yeah, look at you.
He said, "Look at me, God damn it! Yeah. Don't judge me."
Oh, he looks like that kid from. Do you remember Me, Myself, and Irene?
Don't be gay. Imperius.
Remember the white guy? Remember the albino, the white kid, Pinky, and
you guys gotta stop.
Back to the subject. Back to the subject.
Thank you, OG. Thank you, Savage. I'm trying to be civil, and you guys are turning into animosity. I'm asking a simple question. I have been a simp before, and then I realized my old ways. I sacrificed my whole dignity for certain women, and in hindsight, I'm like, you know what, Vanta, you have been a simp because it was not two-way street. It was one-way street. It was always one way. One way was Vanta giving.
Sure.
And that's the simp. That's the simp. When everything's one way. But
what do you mean by one way? Were you were the only one that was
invested, providing, invested, okay. Giving everything, and then the woman's like she it was kind of like an illusion. She's like, you know what, thank you, Vanta. Da, da, da. But then in hindsight, I'm like, you know what, this heifer was using me the whole way, the whole time she was using me, and I'm speaking in my 20s. I'm 37 right now, so it took me a long time to learn that. Yes, at one point I was a simp. I can admit that.
Yeah, fuck you. I still simp around.
God damn it.
I don't
know. Can I ask a question though? So earlier today, when this was a topic and we were talking about it, both me and my best friend were talking about how we actually do want that. We do want to be led. We do want a nice man, and the end goal for a lot of women, not all, because there are some piece of crap women, but a lot of women do prefer that. So
they don't.
Meaning they want a person to lead? Is that what you mean by?
But does your wife want that? Like, does your wife want you to lead? Does your wife is that the type of woman that your wife is?
Yeah, my individual wife does not make up for but my individual wife isn't the majority. Mm-hmm. So when I tell my wife no on something, she listens. If I tell her she's not wearing that, she's not wearing that. How many girls do you know that if a man that they were talking to or dating told them not to wear that they would change? Not many. It's not the common experience you're going to get dating women.
Have you, and just because I'm maybe I, have you ever said that do you really, have you said that to your wife? And is that, what was the context of what she was wearing? Did you want her to look, what look were you looking for? Maybe more on the like wild side or be more conservative? And if you don't, and I'm not being disrespectful, it is a real, I'm being genuine about this part.
I've never had to tell my wife that. But if
Okay,
I
yeah,
tell my
okay.
wife,
That's fine. Yeah.
But there's definitely things I've had to tell my wife no on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, telling the wife no
marriage.
is normal. But yeah, okay, and that was fine because I've been in a relationship
He's
where
talking like purchases or something. Like if she wants to buy something, he's like, "No, we
No.
can't do that."
like, is that what you meant? Or
No, just in general. Just in general. Like
okay.
when me and my wife were first dating, she was going to a bachelorette party out in up in Cleveland,
Mhm.
and they were on this ferry, and she was telling me that they were gonna walk from the ferry get to their hotel. And I was like, absolutely not. You're not doing that. That is a horrible idea. Why would you ever get drunk in downtown Cleveland and walk like 8 blocks to your hotel at 2 in the morning? That's a horrible idea.
Mhm.
I made her. I
Girls are
made sure I went.
oblivious.
I made sure I went and picked her up. Like that was. We
Yeah,
weren't doing
well,
that.
That's normal. That's normal for sure.
Do you notice they're oblivious like that about like they're hyper concerned about their safety, but at the same time they're like oblivious about getting into situations that might get them in trouble.
Yeah, I lived in Cleveland at the time. I'm like, no, you're not. You're not going to be downtown Cleveland drunk at 2 in the morning. That's crazy.
Leave Ohio alone. Ohio's great, and everything's the same. We love
Yeah, I
Ohio here.
picked up my baby's mom.
Cleveland rocks.
That's what I thought of right away. I hate that Drew Carey did that.
I know that's what I thought of Drew Carey's show. Yeah,
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Did that.
Remember Mimi? She's in your dreams. You
I don't
love her.
want to.
Vincent, I'm still trying to figure out the whole bot thing. I don't even know how to go about doing that. I am gonna make some mods though. So I'm trying to figure this out.
One step at a time. One step. One step. We'll get
All
there.
right, I have another. I had to stop somewhere else before I just saw that you were live,
Okay.
LG, and I noticed that you're new streaming. I think it was like a couple weeks ago. I got suggested your stream, so just want to
I
stop
appreciate
in.
you coming through.
Savage, I've seen this guy, this gentleman in the upper right. I've seen him a couple places. I don't think we've ever talked. We're definitely going to start chopping it up. Imperius is a bad motherfucker, but Jesus Christ, your anonymity is killing me. I want to look in them eyes, baby. Vanta, fuck yourself.
King, F you, my enemy. I love King. He's my best friend and he's my enemy. I love King.
You dirty Somalian.
It's funny. I don't know if you guys have seen Mulatto on CP's channel. That's my cousin.
That's
when
your
I first saw
cousin?
him, yeah, I thought Mulatto is. When I first saw him, I was like, he looks just like Mulatto, which is my cousin.
I'm sorry, LG. I sent a super chat to CT. I'm like, see, LG, can you grab your cousin, T-Move Matt Barnes from LA Lakers?
So does that mean you're half Jewish as well? Because isn't Mulatto half Jewish?
Uh-oh. Are you a small hat?
Did
Are
he
you a
say he was
star
Jewish?
person?
Do you think he was Jewish?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
I think he said he's around Jewish people. That's what he said.
Well,
He didn't think he was Jewish.
if Mulatto's the same dude that's been coming on the panel for like a year and was half white, half black, that guy specifically said he was half Jewish. So I'm not sure if it's the same mixed guy, but I can distinctly remember there being a half white, half black guy that was half Jewish. I don't know if his name was Mulatto.
Savage, and he claimed to be Italian. He claimed to be Italian blood.
Thank you, Lord. I appreciate it.
I don't care if you are Jewish. I was just asking.
That right there is simping. Right there, Lawrence. Bring that comment back up. LG.
Imperial.
Bring it back up.
Lawrence.
We're not going to disrespect Lawrence. Lawrence.
No, I know.
But
LG, we all know you're pretty. LG, if we weren't pretty, you wouldn't have the camera angled down at you like that.
Imperious,
she-
behave,
Okay, like,
behave.
but I'm saying
but
it's there's a reason.
Lauren,
I'm just saying, like, we know you are like that need to say that all the time. I always find that like women know they're pretty. Like they know that. It's like saying like
yeah,
to
but
Shaq,
she's
"Wow,
married.
you're tall."
She's
She's
married, sir.
married. She's being humble, is what she's doing.
I know that, but what I'm saying is, it's like still like in general, we're talking about simping here. I genuinely find people with men that go out of the ring just go, "You're beautiful." Oh my, like that is simp because you're already elevating her when you're not at an equal playing field when you're just beginning to talk to a woman.
but Lawrence
Like,
does. But Lawrence compliments. What he'll do is
no,
he'll
no,
go to
I'm not
different
saying. I
things
know
and he'll
Lawrence.
compliment
Don't
I know
everybody.
Lawrence. I know
Imperious, quit
Lawrence.
over talking her. Let her finish what she's saying.
I'm just. I feel like he goes and he wants to figure out something nice to say. He does it to everybody, so I do appreciate that. That's something.
And
He wants to compliment everybody.
and LG Lawrence is a simp for everybody. He says hi Venta, hi Savage,
And
hi Ember.
he's
He's for
everybody. He's
everybody.
always complimenting everybody all the time.
He is a universal simp. Shout out to Lawrence. Yeah.
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
Lawrence. I know. I'm just messing with him. But what I'm saying in general, I find that when men first meet women, they go up to them and go, "Oh, you're beautiful. You're like," it's just these compliment like.
So like this.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay, so you know, yeah, yes.
Wait. So wait. I want to ask Imperious a question. Imperious, like we know LG, she's married. She's a lovely looking woman. I would never attempt to flirt with her because I know she's married. Imperious. However,
Yeah,
you
of
can
course.
say it's not simping. It's not simp to say that's a lovely looking woman. However, that's where it stops. End of discussion. End of discussion.
Yeah, I try to
Yeah.
even avoid that. Honestly, like if I'm around someone who's married, like you try to avoid that. Like I'm messing with her on here because like it's content, but like in real life, like I try not even compliment a guy's wife like too much. I'm not. To me, when a
Oh
guy's
no,
like a friend,
yeah. In real life,
when
yeah.
when a guy marries a girl or is dating, to me they're not even like a girl anymore. It kind of like just dismisses that. Like I could never hook up with a girl one of my friends did. You get what I mean? Like it just couldn't. It just
Imperious. So you go to a function, right? You go to a function. You know, you have a male colleague, and he brings his wife over. You shake her hand. You're trying to present a compliment.
I
What
just
do you
say
say?
nice to
What do you
meet you.
say? What do you say to the
I
couple?
would say nice to meet you. I'm glad you guys seem like you have a great relationship together. He says a lot about you. You seem to really
Don't
help him in life
don't
and all that kind of
hold up, Imperious. EAE, don't you dare speak of him because he'll pop up.
Oh
Oh
no!
God, the
Don't
boogeyman.
you pick up JP.
say
Okay?
that 2 more times, like Candyman. You know, JP, he'll come up. Go ahead, Imperious. My bad. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
No, you're fine. I cut people off enough. No, I was just saying it's like that the beginning and that to me I just think you introduce like if I was gonna meet some guy's wife like I'm not gonna be like, oh wow, you're beautiful, you look no, I'm not gonna look. I'm talking to like, to me, like if it's a married couple, I'm engaging with the guy first because I'm not gonna go around the dude and like engage with a woman first like that. Like there's a like I'm sorry, but I'm very old school. It's kind of like it's not property, but it's kind of like you address the dude first. You don't address. It's like if a girl's yelling at you and
Correct.
getting in your face,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna address the girl. I'm gonna tell her boyfriend like, "Hey, get her out of my face, dude, because you know what's gonna happen if she keeps doing this. She's the girl. She's not gonna be. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm gonna address the dude and be like, "Hey, you got to get her out of here, man."
No. No. Like that's way too wait. That's way like you go to a function, you meet the husband with the wife, you shake the man's hand. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
you
I'll
have your
address her
lady,
if he wants
and
me
then
to. Yeah.
you compliment him first. Like, oh, that's a salute to you. That's a lovely lady you have. And then you shake her hand. You know what? And then you compliment me like, you know what? You struck luck. You struck lucky. You're
Yeah,
lucky.
like you could say, "Hey, like,
You're
good
lucky.
job, man. Like, hey,
Yeah,
good job. You guys look great together," or something
yeah,
to the guy.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Something like that. But
yeah.
I don't address the girl individually and go, "Wow, you're beautiful." No, or "Hey, you
No,
look good."
no. That's
That
too much.
I,
That's
I
too
would
much.
never do that. That just doesn't pass through my mind.
No,
That's just
no.
I don't know. Maybe
I
I'm
agree.
old school. I don't older. I don't know.
No, it's not also it's like genuine how men should behave. Like regardless of age, like in
But you
weddings.
never complimented me, Lawrence. Kind of hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of a jerk online, Imperious.
I know, but there's the charm to that too.
Imperious, LG. Do you think Imperious is like a natural like evil, or do you think he, I think Imperius is like a good dude, but I think he does too much to be a villain. LG, what do you think about it? What do you think about Imperius?
I think he's a character. I think he's definitely a character, and
Is he doing too much, LG? Do you think he's doing too much to be a villain?
at times.
Oh, it's you mix a little bit again. The greatest, lies are the ones you mix with truth. No, but I mean, what you do is, like, there's a truth into it. In any good wrestling persona, whether it's a heel or a babyface, the good ones always have some of their persona in it. Like Stone Cold is Stone Cold partially. It's just ramped up to level 10.
Stone Cold is my goat.
I'm just saying, like Ric Flair is Ric Flair. It's just that when he's on, he's playing a level 10, but that's him. Partially. I mean, it's not always like that on the camera, but the good ones are part of who they portray, and they just level that up to whatever. It's not people playing something, it's being who you are.
Imperius, in wrestling talk, who do you think LG would be in wrestling? Is she like China, Lita?
No, God, no. She's
China's
a freaking man. Dude, LG's like a little girl, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
no. I'm saying her persona.
She kind of like she looks a little bit like what's his name's wife? No. Who's the dude? Who's the dude? The guy with the tatted up arms who went in the UFC, the kind of littler guy. But
Brock Lesnar.
No, not Brock. No. Punk, CM Punk. Yeah, his wife. What was her name? She kind of looks like her a little bit.
I hate CM Punk.
Someone look her up. The name. I look up her name real quick, Vanta. But
actually, LG, we're gonna teach you about the art of share screen. Do you know how to share screen as a host, LG? Do you know how to? It's gonna be like streaming 101.
This would be good for your show. So let him teach you how to do this. This will be good for you.
Yes.
Hey, do you on your phone?
You're on the phone. Oh, God damn it.
I do have. Well, another device.
I can explain it easily on a PC or a laptop. I can't explain on the phone. Imperius, are you good at explaining phone streaming?
You have to go to the 3 buttons down on the bottom, right, to share the screen. I think it is. I don't know. It depends. I don't know if she has Apple or Samsung. You know what I mean?
Like for example, LG, like me, Imperius and Savage, we can just go down on our studio. You can see that little TV icon. Click on it, and it says share screen.
It says share screen, and then it clicks, and then you can it shows you what you're sharing. A little border will pop up on your screen.
Simplified, but I can't instruct on phone because I don't use StreamYard on the phone. Yeah. I'm not familiar.
And
also LG as a constructive criticism. Now on host.
Her name is AJ Mendez. Her name is AJ. Sorry, her name is AJ Mendez, by the way. AJ.
CM Punk. CM Punk.
Yeah, that's his wife, and that's who you look like to me, at least.
Let me look
close to. Look her up. She kind of looks like that to me. Not AJ. Exactly, but if that's just what came to my mind, like when I see.
Imperial. You know what? LG looks way better than this heifer.
No, what are you talking about? Help her. She's in one of the best shape. What are you talking about? You must be looking at the dude. Her name is AJ. Like, look up CM Punk. What or AJ Lee? Sorry, AJ Lee. AJ Lee. Sorry, not
AJ Lee. Okay.
Yeah, type in AJ Lee.
Because I saw this woman that looks like a goddamn.
Yeah, type in like AJ Lee WWF or something or
WWE. Okay, WWE.
Whatever. I'll always say it's WWF. I came from that age. It'll always be.
WWF. Oh yeah. Me too. I always say WWF. Oh yeah. You know, Imperius, you're right. Yeah, that is LG.
She does look like her. You know what I mean? Yeah. She does. I told you she looks kind of like even the chat. Look up AJ Lee. I think Variant says she looks like her because he says read my mind. Imperius. Yeah, like straight up.
No, chat. Imperius is right. I'm looking at the images. That's literally LG. Like maybe one shade lighter.
Yeah, and LG has kind of like curlyish hair, but she's had curly hair before, and it looks like LG.
And that's a good looking woman, by the way. That's a good looking woman. Very good looking.
And she's super short, like you are. She's like 5'4" or something, 5'3".
There you go. Mm-hmm. Again, there's no simping.
The midget's got to stay. The Oompa Loompas got to stay together. You know.
Oompa Loompa.
You know what? I always say CT is one of the flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz. You know,
Imperius. Let's not bring CT here. Let's not bring
Look
CT.
at Savage was like,
Shout out to CT because he did pop in the chat earlier and said, "Hey." So that was nice for him to
He
pop
said,
up.
"Hey."
No, I was on with John. I was on with him and John earlier. I was talking to him earlier.
Wait,
He works
LG.
every day. I'll give him that, dude. You can't say CT doesn't have a good work ethic, man. He's white because that's why Savage will take him because he has good work ethic. He works every day.
Imperious, I couldn't do what CT like sitting for like
12
10
hours a day listening to that.
listening
Dude,
to
I
these
would
low
literally
IQ
lose.
bastards.
I'd lose brain cells. I don't know how he does it. Because
I'd
dude, throughout the day,
rather
I'll
be
disappear for a
on welfare.
couple hours. I won't listen because I'm like, I can't hear this shit for a while.
Imperious, I'd rather be on welfare than listening 10 hours to low IQ blacks. Swear to God. I'd rather be on welfare like
This isn't a race channel, guys. Okay, we're back to
I'm
simping.
sorry, LG.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
that's Savage. But no, okay.
sorry.
So look, if you're talking about simping, I think if you really look at the honest problem, though, it's a mixture. It's more deep than just it's a simp. Dismiss the person. These are mating strategies. A lot of the things, like how
Thank
men
you,
and women are
Universal.
acting, are mating strategies.
And Pierce, what do you say? You said peacocking because male peacocks they use their feathers to attract the female peacocks. That's a sign of a mating ritual. Peacocking when they be flashy. That's why these men who I got my Jordans on and good haircut, flashy outfit. They're peacocking for the female attraction for mating. Imperious, am I wrong, Imperious, on that one? Because I've learned that about.
No, I mean it's the same thing women do with makeup, right? Right, LG?
Of course.
Aren't you peacocking? Like, look at me, kind of like I want to stand out, right? When you get all done up.
Yeah, I feel like though I feel like I'll do that sometimes just to be in the house, just to kind of feel good and want to get stuff. Like it makes me feel productive when I look my best.
But LG, this is what I want. This is what's so funny about women, and you guys are such like different creatures. How do you separate that you naturally feel good when you physically like are looking whatever good or presentable from not wanting to feel like sex objects? Like, how do you
Because
separate?
we can
You know what
do
I
it.
mean? Like how?
Because we can do it without even like we'll have it set in our mind how we want to look without even going outside and being around anybody else. So we know it's not a sexual thing because we just want to feel good about ourselves.
No, I mean about okay. Maybe I phrased it wrong. Can I try again? Maybe you don't. How do you separate that you yourself feels most confident, most good, like you said, when you just want to be made up, you'll want to look attractive, you know what I mean? But then when you do and you feel the most confident when you're attractive, but then get mad about like men looking or oogling or anything like that. Are you like how does that dichotomy coalesce? Like how do you get that together to work? Is it
Mad
you
that a
get what I
man
mean?
looks at me.
Or girls. I'm talking just as a female point of view. I'm not saying you specifically because you're one.
Yeah, I mean, like
you're married. You're different. You're maybe different. But I'm saying in general, like how do women, on one hand, say like you just admitted. You said I feel, and I've heard this from women my whole life. I dress up because I want to feel good. When I'm looking good and I'm attractive, I feel the best about myself. You know what I mean? But then how at the same time when you're doing that, you feel the best. That men look at you and oogle you and want you and desire you, and then women say, "Don't look at you as a sex object. I'm more than sex." But then you yourself are looking and promoting that you do feel the best when you're sexually attractive.
I mean, I guess we don't look at it sexually because I mean I can literally have sweatpants on and a sweatshirt, but if I put some mascara on and some lip gloss, I feel like I'm a baddie and I'm at home. So it's not. I guess maybe it's not the fact that we think of it in a sexual way. We just we
And see, this is what I mean. This is what I'm saying, and this is enlightening to say this. You're actually what you're saying. What you're not saying says more than what you're saying. It's what I've said. Women, you guys are thinking everything in the abstract. It's in the it's like out there in the ether in an imaginary what it should be.
elaborate because I'm.
And be more direct to him. Be more direct.
Yeah, elaborate.
Be more
Instead of
direct.
it being in the reality, the ground level reality that
You yourself are saying, I feel the best about myself when I look sexy and people are paying attention and oogling me and giving me attention. But then when men give me attention, I get pissed off because they're looking at me as only a sex object. Okay. And so I'm not saying you, I'm saying women in general. This is a broad, I'm talking to you specifically. So
I
that
don't know why
dichotomy
we're
is
trying to figure out girl logic. Like, I don't
No, I just
understand
find it
why we
interesting.
we really.
I just find it
simplify,
interesting. I
simplify,
know,
Savage.
Savage. I know we're not going to be able to. I just like LG, and I want to hear how she describes
But Imperius, you using like heavy loaded analogies.
I'm not trying, but I'm trying to understand how her mind says, "Okay, I look the
She
best, and I
explained
feel."
it. She feels. That's all you need to know.
Okay,
She said the word feel. Like,
feel. Yes, Savage. Yes, feel.
And
okay,
I guess
that was
that's I guess that's the end of it. I just it's my just over analytical brain that I want to just
Yeah,
understand.
that's because that's us men. Us men are we overthink. We're being too logical. Logos, Imperius, the logos. I get it. But the women, like Savage said, they work on feel.
And that is where
Emotion,
what I was
feel.
saying earlier, when the simp happens, is when that logos is overtaken in your brain by the want
Thank
for
you.
them.
Thank you. Yes. And Imperius, explain to the people who are listening, what is the logos, Imperius? What is the logos?
It's
for the layman.
Consciousness. It's consciousness. It's the laws of logic. The 3 laws of logic, pretty much. Like nothing. It's identity. The middle, and then I'm too buzzed right now. I can't remember the third. The law of excluded middle, the law of identity, and then the law of non-contradiction.
You got mythos, ethos, and logos. The whole.
No, but LG, what I'm saying is, like, when guys simp, it's funny because you guys look more beautiful. Like, you guys want, and that causes men to simp because men are like overtaken by girls. Do you see how like girls kind of are self-destructive?
Men are visual. Men are visual.
No. But LG, do you see what I'm trying? Like, the girls are self-destructive by your own admissions, right?
Oh yeah.
This is what I want women to understand. They're self-destructive, that they can't take care of themselves.
Go ahead, like, Savage. Go ahead, Savage.
Savage, get in there, Savage. You want to
go?
No, it's literally just girl logic. Like, you're not, like, they don't care. Women don't have to care. They don't care. They're not gonna care. You're not gonna make them explain it.
No, I know, Savage. I know.
Like,
I know. It's just my own.
Yeah, it's just you beating a horse in front of us to watch. That's really what's happening.
Imperius, he's right. Like, we all know this. Imperius, you're preaching to the choir. We know this, Imperius. We know. But I want to hear from Savage because he's a married man. He understands the female logic.
But Savage doesn't simp. He'll never simp.
But he's married, so I want him. He can speak for women because he's married. He understands the daily life living with a woman. He will tell you step by step how to deal with a woman and not to be a simp. Am I wrong, Savage? Can you give some blessings to these young?
You can only not be a simp now if you make a lot of money or if you're higher up in the social ladder than the women. That's the end of it.
That's correct. Savage. He's right. That's the only way it works.
If I'm rich, because I'm rich and I have a lot of shit and stuff, I can treat a woman any way I want, and they'll keep taking it from me. That's all it is.
I'm not saying that's not true. I'm not saying that that in society that isn't going to appease. That's not going to be appealing to a woman over how you treat her. But it's not every woman.
But you have to treat it that way because you have to treat it like that because one mistake and you're done.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It might be the majority, but if you go around treating everybody like that, then you're not going to treat the right one right.
Men aren't dating. That's why. Did you know a third of men aren't having sex now?
That's why.
And they say over half just aren't even dating. Half of men just aren't even dating. Just like me, kind of. I don't care. I don't care.
No, I don't have time for it. If me, Prius, I'm 37. I stopped dating. Listen, if I'm gonna date, listen. Most of my dating has been outside of the UK, outside of the Western world. I don't date
Savage,
in London.
If you got divorced, Savage, would you even want to date again? That amount of energy and could you imagine that?
I won't be getting divorced. That won't be a thing.
No, I'm saying even like imagine. I'm saying if it happened, like if divorce. Could you imagine a divorced man? Why would a divorced man ever date
couldn't.
again?
Yeah, I can understand. I don't understand why a divorced man would ever date, but I can tell you that I will not be
Okay, so why you?
being
But you're
divorced.
like me. I could never imagine why a divorced man would ever go out there again.
Can we ask? Sir, okay, maybe we need to ask certain scenarios because
Okay.
I do feel like it's it is very generalized to where it's like
Yeah.
okay, so let's just say you're walking down the street and you see a female getting cussed out and she's just gonna and she looks just bewildered like and you see another man step in to protect her just the
He's
and
simping.
get the guy he's simping.
Yep.
That's a simp.
That's dangerous
Really?
nowadays. Look at Daniel Penny.
LG. I saw that plenty of times in London. I'm just gonna walk on.
You'll get killed for that nowadays.
Yeah,
You can
yeah,
get
yeah,
killed, and then
And
nothing happens to those bad
Daniel
guys.
Penny. Daniel Penny.
That's what I just
who-
said. Yeah, Daniel Penny. Fucking yeah, dude. You step in and let's say you step in. You get stabbed for stepping in, protecting. The state will charge you for stopping that guy from harassing her.
In periods in London, I could pull up local London articles. A lot of men just walk away when women are being abused. You know why? Because they don't want to get charged being a hero.
But
Well,
is
the
there
other-
a bigger conversation that needs to be had then? Because
Right.
they because there is this thing where
LG.
Guys, stop talking over each other. Let her speak.
I'm sorry, but
the conversation that needs to be had is that nowadays it's a problem that women are feminists or women are saying I don't need no man or I can take care of myself. So is there a correlation between not stepping in to protect a woman?
Yes.
You might not know her. So do you think that's a breakdown as part of the problem?
if I may, real quick, that question should be between you women. You women have to decide: you want to be protected, or you get them independent and strong.
But who's leading?
Themselves. Let us men be, because men, we are ready to protect women, but then the moment we try to protect you, it ends up like Imperial said, Daniel Perry. You're gonna use the authority, the government against us. Yeah. Why are you getting involved? Oh, you women.
I guess that makes me think though, like, do you want us to decide, or do you want to be the leaders? Like you can't have.
I want to be a leader. LG. I want to be a leader. But
You can't lead who doesn't want to follow.
In this current climate,
Yeah, you can't lead who them themselves are mutinous. Like a captain can't lead a mutinous crew.
Right. How can I be a captain when
women are just
when women
Well,
are
you are by name because men have taken away men's ability to control you. Look at LG. I've said this at the beginning. This whole lovey-dovey, women don't love men the same way men love women. That's what people don't understand. They love the way men is not the same. So everyone, like, women think men love them the way that women love men, which is not. And men think women love them the way that they love women. It's not the same.
Yeah, in periods, I don't want love from a woman. I want respect from a woman.
Yeah, exactly. Like, love for men is action, respect, and like loyalty. Like loyalty. That's love for men. Doing the same thing, sacrificing. But for women, love is like it's a feeling, an undescribable emotion, or a tingly, and all that stuff is different day to day. You may get that feeling once a year.
In period, it's fleeting. It's a fleeting emotion every day. Oh, I love you, but then tomorrow they can be like, I hate you. Love is a fleeting emotion, just like happiness. What's consistent is respect. Respect is more consistent.
But Vanta, that's why I'm answering LG's question here, though. That's why the thing is that you made a scenario where it's like, why can't women? As men, we should know. Why does society not put child support on women? Because women aren't meant for any responsibility. They're not meant, like their brain going to.
There are if they make more. There are situations. Erica Mena, if she made more than her.
Hold on. LG, no. What I'm saying is
Erica Mena. Oh, LG, that's diabolical.
It does
Erica
happen.
Mena.
I'm just saying, it does happen. That's what I'm saying. It does happen.
No, she was a mess of love with hip hop. She was a mess of love with hip hop.
Guys. Okay, stop.
I'm so sorry.
So, women do get put on child support, but the problem is when it comes to women being put on child support, 50% of women that are on child support don't make payments,
And
which
they
is
never get punished.
higher than the amount of men, like percentage wise, is higher than the amount of men that don't pay child support. When it comes to not paying child support for men, it's only like 14 to 20% of men don't pay. 50% of women on child support don't pay. One, two. The reason that you can't sacrifice yourself for a random woman is because A, there was a guy in Cleveland that was a vet. He saw a guy beating the crap out of a woman. He went and stepped in, and the woman and the man jumped him, and the woman stabbed the dude in the back, and he died. So, like, there's no benefit. Like, if the woman's not going to pay his medical bills, the woman's not going to come give him some, the woman's not going to give him food when he's at his house with his broken leg. Like, there's no benefit. There's absolutely no social contract of a benefit. Women don't respect men. Women don't treat men with respect. Women don't reciprocate any sort of generosity of being in society together. So for me to come over there and to be 30 years old and need to work with my hands, and then all of a sudden my hand gets crippled because your boyfriend, who's beat you up 1,000 times, that you're still with, that after I cripple my hand, you're going to go back to, or you're going to go to the next guy that you like that's a bad boy that's going to whoop your ass too. Like, there's absolutely no reason for a random dude to jump into a random situation with a woman. When it comes to cheating, women cheat the same rate as men. When it comes to paternity fraud, crazy high percentages. There's all sorts of things that women do that get them into these situations. This isn't the 1950s where women were in the house cooking dinner and you saw some random lady going to the grocery store. 9 out of 10 times that woman was a nice, honest lady.
Mm-hmm.
The random woman you're going to see at the grocery store either has a baby daddy that she hates, she has an ex-husband she keeps the kids from, she's lied on a man, like she has some male friend he's named food in the phone and she only talks to him when she wants dinner. Like, there's all sorts of circumstances with these debaucherous women that will get them into these situations. I'm not risking my life for some broad that's out here doing whatever. It's not happening.
No, and I get that because there are people, there are really, I'm not, Lizzie, I'm not saying that they're women and are just these angels and that they're not out here doing the most. They're not out here also causing issues. I guess my thought is, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But I guess so if somebody else does decide to do that, why shame somebody that would do that is my point, because I just feel like everything does go hand in hand. And
Are you a stay-at-home
yes,
mom?
I work from home.
So you work,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Have you ever had a friend did you ever think about not working?
When I had my what he's about to be 9. When I had him, I stayed home for the first couple months. No, the first couple years. I quit working and stayed at home with him.
Did any of your friends during that time tell you that you should go back to work?
No.
So the issue that you have here is that there is no reason, there's absolutely no reason for men not to tell other men not to do this, because most of us men seen our dads and grandfathers get divorced. We're like the baby boomers brought in divorce, and most of us men seen our uncles and our dads get completely bent over backwards and beat with their wallet and be broke. We've been part, like the millennial generation had a bunch of divorces and a lot of child custody stuff. A lot of us seen that dynamic. Then the age enough to where we have kids and we've gone through it ourselves. So we, being older men, tell the younger men that are younger than us to not do the same things that we went through. And there's no way, and you could tell me I'm a good human to tell some kid I'm working with at work, oh no, 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 no. You should, anytime you see a woman, you should protect her. Doesn't matter. Whatever she says, you should believe her. Oh, her last boyfriend beat her and she's poor. Yeah, you should totally let her live in your house and help. Like, there's not a circumstance where these things are ever benefiting the men. They're not. And the problem with our culture is we've bent so far backwards over for women, we can't keep doing it. We just can't. So me personally, I'm not going to tell some dude or tell a guy, "Oh yeah, you got your eye busted and couldn't come to work on Monday because you saw some chick getting slapped at the bar on Friday. Now you missed a day of work. You're a great guy. You're awesome. You should keep doing it." Like, it's nonsensical.
No, I can't disagree with that, but I guess like was it like back in the day if you disrespected someone's like honor of their wife or people will like do a duel,
But that's
like challenge somebody to a duel or something like that.
LG,
Those
wait.
those women didn't work. Those women took care of their families.
All right.
Those women didn't have OnlyFans. Those women didn't talk about God and put their tits for other men to see. Like,
But then,
all
but if you don't have the men that subscribe to the OnlyFans and pay for the OnlyFans, if we had the men that said, "Hey, you don't have to work, stay at home," it's like, why is it always the woman's fault?
Can I intervene if I may?
no,
Savage?
stop.
Okay,
So
great, Sam.
this is the reason it's the woman's fault. You're married, so you'll understand this. Okay? Has there ever been a time that you've said something to your husband? You've made some like little quip, like, "Oh, it's for the kids." Like, there was something that happened, and you made a little quip as like a little dig, like just a little, and then like 7 months later, the same situation or similar situation happened, and your husband used your exact words in a situation. Have you ever had that happen?
I'm trying to think.
I'll give you an example.
Come on,
I'll give you an, I'll give you an example.
You know you did. Come on, LG. You know you did.
I'm sure it's happened. I'm not saying it happened, but I can't
I'll
think of
give
something.
you,
I'm sure it's happened.
I'll give you an example. Let's say hypothetically your husband takes your kids camping, and you had to stay with the baby, or you had to go do a thing with your mom or something. So it was just him, and he comes back, and you ask him, "How was it?" And he's like, "They didn't help me pick nothing up. They didn't listen. They trashed everything. They left the tent open." And he was like, "That sucked." And you were like, "Well, it's for the kids, it's all about the kids." And then, like, a year later, there was something that had to be done for the kids, and you had to do it, and you were complaining about it. And he said, "It's all for the kids." Can you relate to that?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the issue. Women wanted this. Men gave it to them.
Right.
Now we're living in the consequences.
Right.
So that's the issue. Like, we did it. Like, you wanted him to go camping, and that's why you gave him that jab, that little quip. But then when the shoe came for your foot, now we're in the same position. So women wanted this. This is what it is. You can't, like, men can't control women. All the laws are against men controlling women. So until women want to change this, there's nothing men can do. Like, there's nothing. You get preferential treatment in hiring. You get preferential treatment when it comes to any sort of money for college, loans for businesses. Everything is geared towards you. So until you guys are like, "Hey, this isn't working out, we should do something different," men are going to just act accordingly and protect themselves. That's it. This is how it has to go.
Savage. Rewind. That's why I was telling LG. The ball is on the women's court. LG, it's you women. You decide. Savage is
I have a
100%
little different
correct.
opinion.
Go
I have
ahead.
a little different opinion.
Yeah.
Sure. The situation is the way. Or do you want to go ahead there, LG? I'm sorry.
No, I was like, go ahead. Yours.
Okay. it's yes, women are the way they are now, but it's because we as men ourselves have kind of put ourselves into irrelevance. We've listened to women so much of their bitching and what they say they want, and we've given it to them to now they have no real need for us, because the only reason women wanted to associate with men in the beginning is because they had to live.
They
Without
still
men,
have
they
to
don't
live. They still need us. The
Yes.
only
No,
difference
I
is
get
that
Security,
no, I
Imperius.
get
Security.
they
no.
have
Hold
an
on,
illusion that they don't.
no,
Yeah.
but hold on. Okay, it's not really an illusion, because how many men sit there? Okay, like I said, there'll never be like a war or civil because men like nowadays men are so, oh, I have this to do, I have that, I have a job, I have this, I have that, that no men want to do anything. So in reality, what it is it's men's inability to
Yeah.
tell women to shut the fuck up. It like, has anyone watched like an old James Bond movie where Sean Connery's just like, okay, Dink,
Imperius,
Vanta,
Imperius. I saw
take
Sean
over. It's your turn,
Connery
man.
talk to Barbara Walters about, I'm gonna slap a bitch. Yes, we know, Imperius. We know that
You
all
know
men of the
everything,
past.
apparently. You have something to say about everything, but go ahead, Vanta.
Sean Connery. No, Imperius. I'm trying to help you. Sean Connery talking to Barbara Walters. That interview. Like, how do you feel of women being disrespectful? Like, you know what? Some women deserve a slap, a slap.
That's not what I'm even talking about.
But no, because,
Like,
because you're going back to James Bond and
yeah,
men
but I'm
being
going back
men.
to the 50s where it was just
Structure.
like
You want structure. Structure. Am I
Oh,
wrong?
go ahead. Yeah, you know me better than me. Go ahead.
You're a Catholic. You want structure. That's that. Enough with the whole goddamn.
You
Monk
know what
talk.
I want better than
You
I
want
do. I know.
structure in the Western world, Imperius. That's what you want. Yes or no? You want
Oh,
structure.
you know me better than me, apparently. So
You're a Catholic, sir. You're a Catholic. You want order. You want order in the Western world. Yes or no? For women to be women, men to be men to lead the household, and women to be, again, you know, Imperius, I'll tell you, I am a misogynist. Straight up. I am a misogynist. I think women should not be allowed to vote, have no say in the matter. They can't say anything. They need to be subservient to men. I'm sorry, LG, but that's my true honesty. Mask off. Mask off. Women should be subservient to men. Is that okay, Imperius? Because you're babbling too much. Just be direct. Be direct, Imperius. I'm tired. I'm tired of long babble, Imperius. Be fucking direct. And with that, I yield. Go ahead, Imperius.
Oh,
Oh, now he's
Imperius,
quiet like a mouse.
Imperius doesn't go on camera. Imperius,
Now, now,
well,
now,
I
now he's
trust
quiet
that
as a
he would
mouse.
never go on camera.
no, I'm just
Because
you know me
I
more
went
than
too
me. I
hard.
had a completely different opinion, but that's okay.
Go ahead, Imperius. Don't,
No,
again,
okay, you'll have something to say about that and take over and say that
no,
you
no,
know
I'm
more
done.
about
I'm
that.
done. Vanta does overtalk people.
So
Vanta is
I guess
opinionated.
so who I guess this is my issue, and I'm not disagreeing with a lot of the things that are said, but I feel like it's
It's
bigger than
not. It
just
has nothing
that.
to
It's
do with
bigger than
women.
just
Women do what men
well,
allow. Women do what men allow.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah, and I like earlier when we first started
No, but
the
the whole thing
stream.
is what? No. My whole thing is it's men that, like, for example, it's men that don't allow men to, like Vanta said, hit their wife if they need to. Like, if it comes down to it, a man is the problem is they're too much of what you say they are. All the police, when they come, have the Duluth model. Do you know what the Duluth model is?
Yeah,
Who
for
came up with that
Minnesota.
model?
Yes, I understand the list model.
Yes,
Yes.
you know, Vanta. Go ahead, Vanta.
It is regarding the abuse of women and again,
No,
I
you
know
know,
about
Vanta.
the
You're American law. Go ahead.
you're gonna go for, you know what, Imperials, I yield to you, sir.
No, it's
The
I
not that.
UK
bow.
No, go
has
ahead.
the Duluth, I
I
believe, as well.
bow, Imperial. I bow. Teach me about the youth model for Minnesota. Teach us, Imperials.
No, I just, I just.
No. I yield. I'm gonna stay quiet. Go
Okay.
ahead,
It's
Imperials.
not about yielding. I'm just saying, if you
No,
need,
I
it could be.
yield. I yield. I yield. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Man, LG, it's just literally that the Duluth model is a policy. It's not a law. It's literally a policy that is tied in with funding every year to police departments all throughout the country, to where it is the default assumption in all domestic disturbance cases, not even abuse, but disturbances, that males are seen as the immediate threat and need to be removed from the situation. So a police automatically in any domestic disturbance, any domestic altercation, any domestic anything, must remove the man and assume that the man is a threat to the woman by default the moment they arrive.
Thank you, Imperius in Minnesota legalese. Thank you, Imperius. Thank you. Thank you very much. LG, did you understand what you said in Minnesota? That system benefits women in Minnesota.
Mhm.
Yeah, so unfortunately, here's the issue. Women like this is the problem. You can't you can't have men can't be responsible when you have equal rights as us. It can't work that way. Like it can't be we have to do and it's our fault when women have the same rights I have and your vote cancels my vote out. There's more women than there are men to vote. So
But do you think it's extra layers on top of it though? Like, do you think it's just a basic something like not your basic human or basic like rights that we have now in this country, or do you also think there's a cultural thing too, like where you have rap music, who call women bees and hoes, and women themselves will call themselves like bees and hoes, and as a culture, we've gotten to a point where it's more acceptable to be disrespectful to women. Like I feel like there's layers on layers. It's not just one thing. I feel like there's layers of this to it.
LG,
but
I'm sorry, that's my bad.
but again, the culture comes from women. Women teach culture.
Hey, Latino.
So women teach.
Latino, my boy.
Latino, what are your thoughts like on this whole? What is your
wait, LG, Savage.
Let them go. Let them go, and
yeah,
let
Savage
Savage go on them. And then
Sorry, Savage. Yeah,
Savage.
Women teach culture for one. For two, the whole reason that tall presidents have been the common thing that happened since women started voting or since television is because women vote. So you can't say that women's rights and the ability to vote hasn't impacted society.
It has.
And like you're not gonna get a short king ever to be president now that we have television because women want they want their leader to be a tall man. So like you're trying to put blame on men. You could do that back when they gave women the right to vote, but we're 5 generations from then. There's no way that all of us millennials have grown up telling that we need to treat women with respect and chivalry and feminism, and we're
Did
getting
you?
this. Yes,
LG, yes. LG, I told you earlier.
I feel like it's the total opposite. Like you were told not to do that. You're told not to respect women. Told not to do this, not to do that.
The reason why most laws in the United States benefit women is because they're written by men to what? Protect women. Just throwing that out there.
And Latino to gain favor from women long term.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not even that. The reason men don't like women is because men end up dealing with women. Like that's the issue. All of our mothers told us to respect women, and then we started interacting with women, and then your mom tells you that women are the nicest thing ever, and all you need to do is be nice to them and buy them flowers and take them out and be a gentleman. And then your girlfriend in high school fucks the football team, and you really liked her. Like
so y'all been hurt. Is that what we're? So,
no.
It has
no. Who hurt you?
It has nothing.
We're not doing that. I'm just saying.
So that just goes to show you that women are dismissive because the fact of it is, stop talking over me, Fanta.
I have to over talk.
Fanta.
I'm trying to defend you. No, Savage. I'm going to defend you. LG, you said we are hurt. We are not hurt as men.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, so
wait,
that
I was hearing this for 20 years.
doing the whole
Women are
football thing.
hurt.
I'm
Stop
saying,
saying
like,
hurt. We're not hurt. We're not hurt. We're not hurt.
but I understand that, but like, when women will talk about how why they don't they don't deal with men, or they'll do that, but well she must have been this and that. Some guy must have been her dirty. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like,
okay, go ahead.
Stop, Vanta. This is the issue, though. This is the difference between men and women. When men talk about their problems with women, it's considered to be hating and bashing them. All right. The problem is women cannot like the guy did something and she perceived it to be bad. It doesn't even have to be bad. The issue with men, when men have a problem with women, is because the things that we actually deal with women is diabolical. Like, until you have a woman intentionally get pregnant by you and then intentionally get an abortion to hurt you and tell you this, you'll never understand you'll never understand.
Dude,
When
it's
you
worse
get
than that,
when
Savage.
when you get a letter that says that you get a letter saying that you have a kid, and then the woman starts telling you that this is your kid, and she starts asking you for money for the kid, and then she wants you to drive her to the doctor's appointment because it's your kid, and then can she come stay with you because it's your kid, and then you take the DNA test and it's not your kid. And there's no way she didn't know that. There's no possible way that she didn't know that it wasn't mine. There's no way.
It's so infinitely worse than that.
But
dude, I've dealt with cases where there are cases where women use their children, go to court, and say the father has molested those children since birth, and
Or
she
hit them.
never went and did anything because she was scared of her life.
Yep.
Okay,
My friend is going
and
through
then
the
they
same
get
thing.
automatic temporary restraining orders, automatic spousal abuse victims fund access, automatic state welfare, automatic victims compensation, automatic everything, and then you got to pay her lawyers to sue you to keep your kids from you.
And they're your kids. Because this is the thing that women say.
You literally have every fucking something that dude, I'm done. I'm out of here. I can't deal with Vanta anymore. I can't. You need to fucking take an Adderall, dude. You need to fucking take an Adderall, dude. Like seriously, dude, you know more than everybody about it. Like,
Welcome to your medicine, Imperius. Welcome to your medicine.
Dude.
Welcome to your medicine, Imperius. Taste it.
No, dude,
Vanta, you literally talk over me. I don't even cut you off.
No. Go ahead.
Like Vanta, I like you, but dude, tonight, like, you're so emphatic to like say something or make this your show. Like, dude,
be more direct. That's my issue.
Dude, I don't want to be. Maybe I'm just talking to LG like I want to talk.
Well, you got different people on the panel. How long are you gonna babble on? I'm
so
tired.
You're gonna tell everyone on the panel how they should fucking talk.
You're babbling.
Okay, let's get some more order. Let's get some more order, guys.
Thank you.
I don't think Latina. You were kind of going off of what other people said, but what are your altogether thoughts?
Well, I think that things are starting to change. I don't know if you guys noticed that in I believe it was Kentucky that first started, and then it moved its way to Alabama to
20 states are
so far, right?
And
then we also, if you can also look up I forgot what they call this, but this is a name for it. Imperius might know where the parent can no longer take the kid from the state that the kid was born. So if the father lives there and he wants to be in the kid's life, that mother cannot
jurisdictional confinement.
She can no longer decide to pick up and leave. Like, fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. You have jurisdictional confinement that you have to stay within the jurisdiction of the ruling of your divorce. So like if you're in county A, you can't leave county A without notifying.
Can you let Latino finish your periods? Let Latino finish.
So saying all this, right? You see that rules and laws are changing and going towards men a little bit, right? So that should tell you that we've been doing this shit all wrong. We've been giving women power when we should have never done that. It should always been about the children. It should always be about the kid. It should never be about no women. Not the father. It should be about that's why it's called child custody, whatever. It's not called mother, not father. It's about the kid. That's all I have to say.
So I actually agree I actually know what it was like 10 years ago. I know somebody who was going to court for custody of his four children that lived in his home. The mother did not want them. She was outstrung on drugs really bad. Did not want them, and he had to go through hoops to get custody, even though she did not want them.
See,
But
that's fucked
but I
up.
will
You
say
shouldn't
over
have to
like the
be doing
last like couple of years, and I agree. Last couple of years, I do think there has been a change where it's not so much for the mother anymore. It is like what's in the best interest of the children. And I do agree. That's how it should be. Because when you're going through a divorce, when you're estranged, your emotions are high. So you're not thinking rationally. And I agree that there should be something in place to say, hey, we're not going to let this happen. We want to have what's in the best interest of the child. So I do agree with that.
Let me add one more thing. I would take it even as farther as I don't know if you noticed that many celebrities that or athletes that get divorced, the woman usually tries to take half, but nowadays men are catching up to the little scheme. So what do? They put every asset under whose name? Their mother's name. So
Did he?
for men to do that, that should tell you the level of narcissism that women have, bro. Like if a man has to do that to protect his assets, that should tell you how evil women are, bro. I'm just throwing that out there.
Savage, your hand raised?
Yeah, so the the other thing that you have to also realize is that, like, so I'll give you an example. Anytime that I've ever had to go for a child support hearing to get my stuff modified, anytime that I've had to pay child support, that shit gets modified within a month. Give it 3 weeks, it's modified, it's over. I have custody of my son. I've been paying child support for like a year and a half while he lives with me.
What?
I went to court 3 months ago, and I still have not got a final order on
Get the
my
fuck
child
out of here,
support.
dude.
And every time I call them, they say, "Yeah, they're
Are you going to
working
get
on it."
compensated for those payments or
No,
no?
no.
No.
In
Oh,
order
fuck
for
that.
in order for me to get custody of my daughter, I had to fight for 2.5 years
Yeah.
while her mom was on drugs. They
Yeah.
sent my
I've
six
seen
month
that.
old to a halfway house, 4 women on drugs,
Sorry.
and
Wow.
they tried to get me to do supervised visitation
Mm,
while the mother was in a rehab center with
that's
my
crazy.
daughter, and I already had another kid that I already had custody of. Like, it has nothing to do with being hurt. You just do not understand that when you're told your entire life that it'd be like if your mom and dad told you that apples were actually called oranges, and then
Mm-hmm.
you turned like 18 and realized they had lied to you your entire
Mm-hmm.
life. Like, moms don't tell their kids about how women are. They don't. And then they go out into the dating, they go out on date, and then they find out how women really are. And that once you figure out how women really are, you can't see them the same. You just
Mm-mm.
can't.
I mean,
No,
look at Ryan.
I was gonna say I did. I literally did see that play out years ago. Like I'm like, why won't they just give him his kid? Like she clearly doesn't want him or want these kids, and she's on drugs, and he did have to jump through a lot of hoops to get custody of his kids that were in his house that she did not want. So I have seen that, and I'm sorry you went through that. That's my goodness.
LG, when I
Another thing too, women also would prefer if they want to give up the kid to adoption, right? Let's say they prefer to give it to an adoption agency than give it to the father for the simple fact that they won't have to pay child support.
well, it's more than that, guys. There's state interests involved.
I'm just
There's
saying.
money involved by the government. See, this is what I'm saying. Like
For
there's a
yeah.
system that's steering it certain ways. Like LG, the reason why everything's fucked up is that it's double standards, giving women both all the pluses and none of the responsibilities. It's all the good
Yep.
things and none of the responsibilities that go
Yep.
along with them. So
Yep.
what happens is that the government sees women as not responsible enough people that you can put any burden on them, like child support, taxes, prison, consequences. But then at the same time, give them all the power of people who are responsible with it.
Which is fucked up. It's crazy.
Like you guys are seen like that's why you
a
get
great
less
example.
prison. You're treated like children, but then you're giving children machine guns.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait.
With ammunition.
Wait. Can I be in the middle? LG. Did you understand what Imperius said? Did you understand what Imperius said?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we get a little pouty and like
you basically
a child.
you're having control over somebody else because of a child, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a friend of mine's, right? He makes a good amount of money, but when he went in, right, he was only making 40K, right? So now he's making about what 110, 120, I would want to say. So he's like, I ain't trying to go back and refigure my child support because I would have to pay more. I'm like, you're a smart man.
God, you know what, Latino? I thank God every day. I'm 37. I have no barriers running around.
I mean, you gotta know where you sticking your dick into.
Young men listening, please rubber up and don't have bastards.
Yeah, you
please,
just gotta
please
know. You gotta know where you're
LG.
sticking your dick in, bro.
And LG also, can't we also say this though? Women are not the kind of people that want long-term relationships. Let's be real here. LG,
I wouldn't say that.
I disagree, Imperius. I disagree.
I only had long.
They may say they do.
They may say they do, but they don't.
It goes back to my theory.
That's the whole generalization thing, though. Because that's not like.
I'm talking broadly. I'm not talking about every single one. I'm talking in broad generalities here.
And he's absolutely right.
Remember, even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yep.
Okay. I'm talking in general. Okay. In general, women really don't want. They say they want something, but I've come to the conclusion, and I would like your point this, and don't take this like literally about you, yourself, and you, but look at this from a male point of view. It seems like everything a woman says is actually counter to what works. So if you say you want a relationship, but you don't respond to that or you don't act like that, for example, you want to bang different guys or have multiple dudes that a girl's talking to, or go on trips to go visit other guys while you're dating a guy, or talk to exes, or do all this, or dress how you want, or act like you don't really want, you're saying you do. And this is where I go back to my theory.
He's right.
Everything a woman says is a shit test.
Yep.
You tell them to shut the F up and I'll tell you what you want.
Imperius, tell LG, what is a shit test, Imperius, for the lame?
A shit test is something that, like, let's say, LG, you really want a man, like you go up to a man and you go, buy me this. But in the back of your head, you're saying, I want him to tell me no, because that makes me feel like he's in control and dominant, and I feel secure and safe.
Yep.
It's psychological.
If you need to know that your beauty and looks can't manipulate him.
I want to ask LG the question. LG, do you agree with Imperius? Yay or nay? Do you agree?
I do agree. That's what I say. But I do want to Savage has his hand raised too. Let him get in there.
Yeah. So the problem is that women these days don't actually want long-term relationships. The majority of breakups are women. The majority of divorces are women.
Thank you.
Like, nothing in society shows this. Hookup culture is a thing because of women.
Thank you.
Like,
a man can't grow graping women or taking sex if they're not giving it.
I'll give you the stats. I think it's one out of 3 men from the age of 16 to 26 have sex, I believe, 1 to 3 times. Now, if you grab that same women number, I believe it's 3 to 6. They have sex. Woo!
I have a question. I have a question for Latino
and with the same partners.
Latino, I have a question for Latino, Imperius, and Savage. What you guys are saying is that only
applicable.
Can it be considered in the Western world? in the Western world.
Yeah, I would have to say.
I'm not talking about Dubai, man.
Yeah, because I don't know what goes down there.
In the West,
what goes on here.
Mainly in the West, like America,
Yes.
Europe. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Even in the East, they do it, Vanta. Even in Dubai, dude, women do it in every relationship. Dude, Vanta. Even Muslim women nag, and that is the shit test where their husband just backhands them.
Imperious, I can tell you straight up. As someone who was Muslim for 30 years, I can tell you, most of these Muslim young ladies are not virgins. They're not virgins, bro.
No, they're not.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying in a relationship, they're still going to test you. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead. I'm over talking. Go ahead.
No. What I was saying is like this is universal in that women test men, but the way that the problem with Western women is that you can't pass their tests. It's impossible for them because the test itself is for a man to dominate them, to tell them to shut the F up, and if needed, physically subdue them. But women here have prevented men from doing that. So it's a test you can't pass that women have set up. So they innately have given you something that here, I need a man to be so dominant that if I say I'm going out and doing this, he'll grab me and throw me down and say, no, you're not going anywhere. But then I've created a law that says if he does that, he goes to jail for 20 years. But then I'm going to bitch that no men are doing the things I want.
Right.
Can't make it make sense.
Again, Imperious, I agree. Like everything you're saying, I agree. Like
they're contradictory creatures, bro.
Savage has his hand up. Savage has his hand
go ahead, Savage. My bad.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, even now, my mom was born in '66. If I talk about women in general in my generation of what's going on, my mom gets offended.
Mm-hmm. She can't relate.
She gets offended about hearing about women. Like she takes it as an attack on her, even though she's married to my stepdad for 20 some years. Like nothing to do with her. She hasn't dated a guy in forever, but somehow you talk about these women are being whores. It's now personal to her. Like she's out here whoring. Like
the empathy thing, man.
Yeah.
It's so pathological altruism. They transport themselves in their body, their mind into that person you're talking about, and go. How would I feel if he was talking to me about
Imperious? Do I have permission to respond to Savage? Imperious, do you have permission?
Damn, man.
Imperious feels like I'm too heavy-handed.
No, he's fucking with me. No, what I'm saying is, Savage. They literally move. Like that's what women do. It's literally that's a lot of the time what they do during sex. When a woman like turns her head and closes, a lot of the time she's like her mind is outside of her body. Like she's not there. Like, and that's the thing. Like she's physically they can. It's almost like, God, what is that technique when you sleep where you like move outside your body? I forgot what the fuck it's called.
It's called lucid dreaming, sir.
Astral projection or something.
Astral projection, lucid dreaming.
Yeah, okay. It's like they can do that when they're conscious. They can just leave their mind, their bodies with their mind. And that's what they do, man. Like they just it's like they're not there. They don't consciously are aware of shit.
Imperious, I want to respond to Savage if I may real quick. I'm gonna respond to Savage. Savage said something about his mother being in the 60s. My mother is in the 60s, and my mother has 12 sisters. Understand? My mother has 12 sisters. I have 12 aunties, and guess what? Vanta, I wish all my sisters were men. They were brothers, because she taught me about women's energy. She's like, Vanta, women ain't shit. Women are diabolical. They're chaotic. Listen, I have 2 sisters. They're married. I mean, you know what? She's like, Vanta, what do you think about what do you think about the brother-in-law? Good, married. But the day, Imperious, the day I get a girlfriend, bring her home, my mother will be hardcore hawkish. Like,
they get all like,
that's a bitch. That's a bitch.
Yeah, like,
that's
who
a
is
bitch.
this bitch? Yeah, who is this?
Yeah,
bitch?
my mom would be like,
my mother makes goddamn red pill look soft.
It's like what men do with their daughters. It's the same thing that men do with their daughters, just flipped. It's the same.
No, but Imperious, like men.
I agree with that, Imperious. I agree with that.
Imperius, men are
Same
more
thing. It's
soft.
usually because men associate with their moms a lot, like in a protective manner, and mothers do with their sons. There's a special, and then usually fathers with their daughters.
Imperius, you have to understand, Imperius. I am the only
Is it
son.
like that for you or no? Is it like that for
I am
you,
the only son. I'm the only son of the family. I have 2 sisters. I am the only son in the family. So, like the legacy is on my back. You know, Vanta. I don't like that woman. Nope. Like if I bring a woman home, my mother will be a goddamn hawkish. Like I don't want this bitch in my house. Straight up. Some
It's
mothers are
protectiveness. They
hardcore.
want to make sure the woman's good enough for their son, just like a dad wants to make sure a guy's good enough for their daughter. Because we know how debaucherous men are, because we're men, and women know how fucked up women are, because they're women.
Yep.
It's just I had to sign off on, you know, because you know my father was like, you know what, Vanta, what do you think? I had to sign off on my sisters getting married. Like, he's a good dude. You know, I had the final say. Even my sister,
in
you know,
Middle East, in Middle Eastern or
Vanta, I met this guy. He's a cool dude. So, you know, we had a long chit chat. We went on, you know, we had a long discussion. Final say, you know what, he's good. We can get married. In my community, in my family, I have the final say of my sisters. Literally, Imperius. Literally.
Yeah.
I'm the final.
Yeah, well, it's because my ex didn't have any brothers. She only had 2 sisters. So it was a little easier for me, but I understand, like the dad was extra, like super, you know what I mean? So no, I get it. It's like in good families, the males like take extra precautions, like vetting the girls, guys, and all that. Like that's what usually is supposed to happen, because men know men. Like we know how fucked up we are. Like how we want to like grab a girl and just do all this horrible shit. You know what I mean? It's like an animal. It's like, you know. I mean, we know.
Look at Latin laughing like that. People the fire.
You got to be like extra, like, because you're looking. It's that scene from Bad Boys 2 with, remember, where Will Smith and at the door, like,
Mike Larry.
I ain't going back. You know what I mean? Where he's like,
Mike Larry.
Can you fight? Can you fight? You fight?
Marcus
He can't fight.
Mike Laurie.
But that's how you like. That's how men want to like vet the kid. You know, not hood like that, but in a general sense, men are vetting guys like that. You know what I mean? Like that's what you're doing. You're vetting, because men, we basically we realize women are, before anything, they're a responsibility. Like I always say, your first kid is your wife.
Yeah.
Like in reality, like your
Wait, say that one more time. Say that one more time.
Your first kid is your wife.
Pause.
I need another woman to join the panel.
Your first kid is your wife. That's amazing.
Keep going. I'm trying to make a run real quick. My adult children are coming back from a cruise. I'm picking them up from the airport, so I'm calmed down for now. But
They're
keep going.
adults. Make them take Ubers. My parents would be like, "Get your ass an Uber. You make enough money. Get an Uber."
You want me to donate?
You're lucky you're still young. You're lucky. My parents are not that old, but like they're not gonna drive. They're like, you went your ass on a cruise. Get your own Uber. You paid that much. You can pay for an Uber.
Yeah,
you're too nice to your kids. I'm sorry, LG, but they're not little babies anymore.
Oh,
they're always my babies.
Well, yeah. See, you sound like my mom. You sound he'll always be my baby. God.
If I was truly a simp, I would have sent like 50 pounds.
My mom don't call me that shit no more.
My mom still calls me, hey, baby.
Yeah,
like, she'll still call me baby.
I can't lie, Latino. I hate when my mother calls me. I'm like, God damn it.
Sometimes she'll be like, stop thinking that you're so grown around me or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I still know what you like. Yeah, I remember when you were too little. Don't try to act like you're old.
But she don't. Because she knows it's like a respect thing for me too, you know.
No, yeah, no, it is, but they mean well, but their mom, they'll always see you as a little one.
You know what,
like your grandma's like that too. Like my grandma, not with that. She didn't treat me as a little one, but if grandma had something to say, she would make sure. Like, no, you don't. Dude. You're not. Oh, I'm still your. You know what I mean? Like you listen. Dude, your
my
ass.
grandma was hard.
Wait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like grandpa, my grandma spoiled me, but damn, dude, she was also like, if grandma has something to say, you listen. You get your. You know what I mean?
Wait. LG. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, I'm gonna hold the fort. I want to ask Imperius a Latino question. Like we are men.
50 pounds is like $44.
We're in our 30s. do we still feel pressured by mother calling you? Like, what are you doing? How you living?
Not that much. I mean, she don't call me.
My mom still asks me. My mom still will give me a shakedown of what I'm doing, where I'm going, who I'm talking to on the phone, all of
My
that
mom
stuff.
don't want to talk to me that much because I'll start rambling about all shit she don't want to hear about, like politics.
Yeah, I'm the same
My
way.
mom don't
I'm the
want to.
same
You
way.
know what?
I'm
Like, my
curious.
mom knows not to
My
get
mom
in
is
with
just
me
like,
that long because
what?
I'm gonna
She's
start bitching
quiet
about
on the
food.
phone, dude.
I'm gonna start bitching about work or something, and she just is like, okay, I don't want to
Politics
hear
or
that. You
some
know, she knows. My mom's smart enough. She knows. Like, my
My mom
mom's
was
not.
like, you don't want to hear none of that.
Listen, I spoke to my father yesterday. My father, like, Venter. I just want you to get married, son. Just get married. I'm like, father,
Yeah.
I don't want to get married until I'm good. Because he's like, good, okay, good. And then I got a phone call from mother. Mother's like, Vanta, I found you a nice wife from Africa. And I'm like, I don't care, mother. See, fathers will just let you be. Mothers will pursue. They keep pursuing you about some shit. I swear to God.
Man, the reason why your father says
Fathers are
something.
diabolical. Go ahead.
Listen, the reason why your father says something is because your mom said something. So that's his scapegoat to say,
no. My father told me, Vanta, I can't stand your mother. Like he's like, your mother's babbling too much.
So that's what that is. It's like basically, so she won't bother him no more. I already told him.
No. So Latino, my father gives out like all the responsibilities. Like, what, for the children. Like, women, talk to your children. You gave birth to them. It's like she starts calling me, my sisters. My father just wants to chill. He's in the 60s. He's tired. He's a tired old man. He's like, I don't want to deal. If Vance wants to get married, let him get married. If he doesn't want to get married, don't let him get married. But the mother's like, Vanta, are you married? Should I bring you over some food? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, woman, step away. See? That's the curse of a son with a mother, long term. Am I wrong, Latino? Am I wrong on that statement?
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah. I call it the devouring mother. Devouring mother.
Man,
right now I'm camped down because I'm getting my kid variant. You don't have to if you want to come up because you have some great stuff to say too. But go ahead, guys.
I'm about to get up out of here because I'm about to start a stream too. So
Latino, you going live, Latino? You gonna go live?
Yeah, that karaoke stuff. See who joins.
Oh, you didn't karaoke? You mother effer. Oh, damn. I want to sing.
Dude, we should have LG. Dude, have Ponder come over.
LG.
Ponder, dude, LG and Ponder, make them do some karaoke.
Yeah, I'm
what time is your stream?
He's gonna go like 20 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's like 9:30 or 9:15.
In 4 minutes or some shit.
Or 4. Oh, it's actually 8:30. I thought it was 8:30.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
I got LG. I have a great idea. LG, wrap it up.
I thank you guys.
Yeah, why don't you? Yeah, you're at like 5 hours, LG. You're like perfect right here to stop because I think I think that was a good conversation. You got some good streams, and I think I think chat did well. So for your first stream,
I agree. Does anybody have? Crap, I'm trying to. I don't have. I'm trying to figure out the mod because I would put his channel in the chat.
LG, we're gonna work on that. Don't worry about it. We're gonna work on the whole system of modding.
Yeah, that's process. You had a good first stream. Just take it and take the win and just walk away while you're ahead. It's like Vegas. Just walk away while you're ahead. Doesn't mean it's perfect, but you got like $5 up. That's all that matters. You didn't spend anything. You didn't lose anything.
But I do know his channel name is Let's Talk About 20. Let's talk about 12.
Latino for Trump is let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. 12. Yeah, there you go. Easy. Yes. Come on over, people.
And thank you, Savage, for your appearance. We appreciate it.
Yes, Savage. I really do. I appreciate you coming up. You always look like you're about to lose your mind.
Savage would be a great poker player. Because it's like I had a friend like Savage where you can't tell, and I bet Savage has real dry humor where you can never tell if he's joking because he'll make a joke and then stare at you blankly.
Period. I have a friend like that. He's literally my blood brother. Like I know the Savage. I can't tell. I can't tell what they're thinking.
Very true.
But that's the point. That's why he does it because he's like blank. Like it's dry humor like that, dude. It's fun. I had a friend
playing his Magic the Gathering. Look at him playing Magic the Gathering. I can see his hand. Look, he's clicking the mouse. Like click, Click.
It's too painful for me to play it like online because like I used to have so much, and the amount that they rip you off now to play and to even enjoy it with like a set coming out every 2 weeks or something. It's just like it's such a rip off now. I don't understand even.
It's an arduous game. That game is long. Like I gave up learning Magic the Gathering. That's a long game to learn.
It's so much shit.
God damn! Look at Sam. He's focused. Look at him. Look at him. Look.
I played.
You just play Legacy Savage or what online? Because I can't imagine with all those new rules, like with the wind or what are those
what's the West Coast?
And all that shit
West Coast
and like
something. Yeah.
There's like all this weird shit now, dude.
I played draft.
Let's do the last thought.
I played.
Oh, you draft. Okay, yeah, that makes it easier.
I do draft and do limiters.
Have you heard of the certain family that bullies what they call the Pilkington family? Something cool. What's it called? They're like a mafia. They're like a mafia of they. If you have a certain cards and you're making a lot of money, they come to your house and just take it. Pilkington family.
I don't think they're going to do that with Savage. I don't think they do that. I think they probably pick on nerds. They assume that like it's all like new age like see, they don't realize like that our age kind of grew up on that stuff when it was actually kind of cool to do. And now they think that those are the only people that like nowadays the people that have all the real cool shit are the ones that can afford it, which is people our age. Like it's our age people that can go pay 30 grand for a fucking Black Lotus or something, or 15 grand for a deck.
I've seen this family. I've seen this family like raid houses because they're making a lot of money from Magic the Gathering cards, making big money.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's probably like, dude, that's substantial, dude. Like, no one's gonna go out to like where Savage is on a 5 acre ranch and try that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a different world. Like, dude, he knows if someone's on his property way before they do, and he's gonna be. It's just a different. You know what I mean? Like, it's a different world. Like, I'm telling you, like, even by my house. I mean, I'm in a pretty rural area, not that bad because I have like 2,000-3,000 people.
Wait, Imperius, I heard you live in a 25 million mansion.
No, my family has one. My family has one that I can stay in. My place is like 3 probably. It's like depends on the California one, but that's just because it's the land. It's not necessarily the house. The house is only like 4 and 3.
Now that you said that, Imperius, I'm gonna hold you to the hot seat. Now that you said that, why can't you bait yourself out on CT's panel?
How much is it? I talked to CT in the background. What are you talking about? No, but who do you think tells me to send the audio message?
It's a 150 bounty. Why not just pay that so you can come back? Honestly,
it's not about on who.
Your bounty is what 150.
No,
to come back?
It's not about the bounty. Savage on the. No, it's not about the bounty. His whole thing is to create spectacles and create. It's props. It's all like you're not. The bounty will be up when he feels the content will be worthy of it coming back and being up to get tons of money or to advance something. Like he has a method to what he's trying. Like, who do you think tells me to send the audio messages and say, make it as bad as you can? Say this about you.
No, that's funny. Those audio messages crack me up.
I just pay him. I just pay him like $100 every time I send one, and he'll be like, "Okay, the next one you can do for free." I just send this one.
LG, would you like to see 777 versus Imperius on a panel? 777 versus Imperius. That would be funny. 777.
I did that last year with them. Like he's.
But Imperius. Last, when he came up, people kept saying, we want to see 777.
I know, because it's chaos. It's ultimate chaos.
Of course,
it's just like burn the whole fucking thing down if that happens.
Of course, yeah. Would you welcome it, Chris? Would you welcome that challenge?
Yeah, it's fine. We did it before, like a year ago.
You did it before, but would you do it again?
Yeah, I don't care. Dude, he just tells me he just says what he wants me to do.
Because I was trying to find the stream from last night because you said that he was that a 777 was going at it with my cousin.
He was.
Wait. LG, yeah. 777. He ruined Mulatto. Your cousin Mulatto. That.
I missed it, and the stream is gone. It's not on Twitter or anywhere. I wanted to go back and see it.
Oh, probably CT probably clipped it out.
Savage, do you like 777? I've never seen you interact with him.
Yeah, I don't have any issues with 777.
Like, do you think he's funny though, or no? I think he's hilarious.
He's funny.
Yeah,
but like me personally, I just don't. I'm not into like I don't like dick jokes. Like I'm not into like
I know you're just saying that makes me laugh. How serious you are in saying that just makes me. It's like
bro, I'm scared of Savage. Can I even engage with Savage? Savage is like so serious. Look at him. So
he's not
serious.
serious. He's just like he just doesn't want to deal with
He always
stupidity.
looks like he's like he like you kids. Y'all are getting on my nerve. I guess always the look you have. You're just
He
over
reminds
everybody.
me of Macho Man when like Macho Man was young and he's like trying to hold in yelling. He's like, "Okay, I want you to go do this now, and don't be." And then he explodes it.
You remember when he had a little cup?
Do it.
I don't. I just like myself personally. I just don't like the low brow stuff. Like I don't think I hate when CT like some we'll be talking about butterflies or something, and then CT will be like, LG. So would you sleep with OJ in '86? Like it's like what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like why are
I agree, Savage. I agree. Okay.
or like you guys will be talking about something and it'll be like, would you bang Pamela Anderson when she did that guest appearance in the back of Happy Days?
And he'll always do it after he'll
It's
look at
like,
his phone. He'll
why
do it, and
are
he'll
you
turn his head and he'll say it, right? Like
Yeah.
he'll just change the subject.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't want to talk about sex. Like, I don't want to talk about
I
banging
agree.
shit. Like, it's just stupid.
I agree, Savage. I fully agree. Yeah,
But
you're right.
what he's doing there, but that's what it's funny is he turns it back to shit because he knows the blacks of the audience. That's every channel. That's all they talk about is male female dynamics and fucking. That's literally every black channel. That's why he does it. It's like he's insulting them by not even forcing them to listen what they do. It's sick. He's sick on how he does things.
Period. I've come to learn. I've been following CT for like damn near like coming to 10 months, right? I've come to learn. I just need to disengage when it goes to black and ignorant. I just switch off. Periods.
Yeah, if you're saying you have to turn it off, you can't watch a whole stream straight through.
Yeah, I can't.
There's no way. I'll listen to an hour, sit off for an hour, hour and a half, then come back and listen. I can't. Yep. It would just drive me absolutely nuts. Savage, can you?
Even going on the panel. You know what? Lately, I just want to be in the chat. I'd rather be in the chat than go on a panel. I stopped going on the panel. I'm like, you know what? Vanta, don't go on the panel. Stay in the chat. Because it's too retarded. It's too retarded.
Well, for me, it's like I hate JP. I absolutely hate JP. Like I hate listening.
I know.
I hate listening to him ramble. I hate listening to him talk about his dick. I hate him. I hate watching him ignore his kids the entire time that he's on stream for 8 hours straight. Like I absolutely
married people, trying to hook up with married people. You know?
I understand Savage because Savage is his father. I understand that point of view where he said, ignoring your kids. I understand Savage. I understand.
Yeah. Like I hate that. I hate all that, and I like. There's nothing I hate more than just the debauchery and like him playing into like I hate that stuff. Like I'd rather talk about like I also hate when they talk about sports. I think
God, they don't know anything about him. Like they don't.
I think that's the gayest thing that you can ever do.
Wait, Savage. Last night you were there. You kept saying NFL is gay, and they kept still babbling about the goddamn NFL. Savage, I tuned out, bro. I tuned out. I don't want to hear
that. Am I the only one that doesn't believe that doesn't think so?
I like sports,
like everyone else.
Talk about
LG, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, LG. Go ahead. Sorry.
No. Like everybody else, how sometimes I don't think CT believes everything he says. Yeah, I don't think that JP doesn't believe everything he says. Like, do you guys really think he thinks
yes, I think
all
a
of
lot
that?
of times he does. Yes.
JP's IQ is not high enough to pretend.
Yeah, he's not smart enough to make like a persona that he doesn't. He's not like smart enough or have that kind of to make a persona like JP. That's why literally yesterday I talked to Universal afterwards and I was like, you better thank me for getting all that out of him
because he literally sat there up on his panel talking about, and it's because it started with, oh, I don't want like my girls to marry a white guy because I want to I don't feel comfortable. Then it became, I want to have the race. Then it became, oh no, they can't even have sex with a white girl because then they're polluted. Then it became, oh, all black women that don't sleep with black men should die. Do you see how it translates more to the reality the more you talk? This is what criminals do. The more you get them to talk, the more they fucking say.
He said criminals. That's it. Yeah.
I agree. That's why I agree with that.
Savage, am I wrong?
I agree because he'll sit there and he'll make comments about like, oh, you biracials, and of course me and him got at it quite a few times because he called me a biracial. But then when I clammed up, hold on. But then when I clammed up, he was flirting with me. So I mean, you don't believe anything you say. You don't believe anything you say.
Wait. If before you, LG, you and I were both on Gospel of Bob. It was like off the street. It was a back panel. It was you, me, Mo Love, Blue Jay, and JP. And what did JP call us? He called us biracials. I'm like, bro, I'm 100% African. And then he started going after you. And to be fair with you, LG, you did crash out a little bit. You did crash out because you felt offended. You felt, being stacked on. But LG, that's JP. JP is a goddamn goofy. I don't take him seriously.
I don't think he believes a lot of stuff. Well, I do. I feel like he knows. So, but you can't shame somebody who doesn't have shame.
Exactly.
So he says things because he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on welfare my whole life. Yeah, I'm gonna be on food stamps because if he knows you can't shame him, he's gonna do that.
LG, this man said he's on welfare and using all the taxpayers' money to live his life. He's a shameless welfare king.
LG, would you allow your father of your kids to say that he would rather have your daughters living with a man who abuses them being druggies, addicts, self-harming, living on the street, than dating a man of a different color who liked them and loved them and treated them well and gave them everything?
Absolutely not. No, I would no. That's
okay. Go ahead, Sam. Sorry.
Yeah. So, he is rage baiting when he's doing that stuff, but you have to also understand that that's what that's effectively what the race grift is. It's literally shifting your position to benefit you in any situation. And that's all that's it. That's all he has. He literally will never accomplish anything and he'll never be anything. And he knows that. So instead of crossing that bridge, he has to come up with all this hating mixed people and the white man's bad. And he's pimping the system, even though he's picked.
So, Savage, you're saying JP is a cost. He's laughing as a welfare queen.
But he's also the ultimate simp because his whole life revolves around that.
Mm-hmm.
Like his whole life revolves around trying to chase that. He doesn't care about his kids. He doesn't care. He just cares about fucking all the time. And that is the ultimate simp. That right, Savage? Isn't that the ultimate simp? Or you don't care about anything but fucking?
Yep.
I mean, that's the whole point. That's my point. Sacrificing your dignity and manhood for pussy. Literally.
There you go, LG. We brought it full circle back to the conversation.
Well, he doesn't have dignity or self-respect. So he effectively wouldn't be simping.
LG.
A great place to stop. Bringing it full circle.
LG. That's the perfect ending.
That's what I'm saying. Bring it full circle. He's the ultimate simp. We got that.
Thank you, Savage. Thank you, Imperious.
Great job. Any last thoughts, guys?
Chat.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to leave off. You're at 4 hours, 350. That's a good place, I think.
I appreciate you guys.
I'm gonna go to Latino for Trump's karaoke. LG, Savage, Imperious.
I'm gonna hop off too. I think that's a good place for you to stop the LG and just kind of take it out.
I'm gonna
it's 11 right now. I mean, I think that's good for you. 4 hours is good for a stream. Yeah, and it was good content too.
LG, my fun was light power. LG, light power. Stay light.
Yeah, thank you, LG, for having us up. We appreciate it. Keep having this show. I think you'll do well.
I'll see you guys. Good seeing you, man.
Yeah. Salute to your periods, and any help you need, LG will help you.
I appreciate it, and you guys helped great. I do appreciate it. People in the chat, I appreciate it too. This was a great stream. I am highly pleased with this being my first panel show. So you guys, I appreciate the help. Everybody did. How did I do that? Okay, well, I didn't know that I was the only person on here. I'm driving right now, and everybody have a great night.